Hello everyone. Welcome to our stream. I'm here, and today we are going to do again the Chai-Pani Arena, and also we'll be playing some rapid chess. So I will start with a rapid game, and then I will continue to Chai-Pani Arena. So let me start a 10-minute rapid game. I'm 1937. Let's see. I get a 1926 rated player. E4 is the way. My opponent is from Croatia or Serbia. Croatia. Okay. He plays C5 very late. The Sicilian. He was thinking for a while, I would say. So I'm going with bishop b5 attacking that horse. Knight sometimes jumps to d4 square and then a4 is a try that you can do. My opponent name is Ratop. Also, whenever you get some time, you can check your opponent's profile at this 2000 level players. Players are generally having the old accounts. Like this person has only played 1900 games. That's so less. Actually, oh, he already made a move. I think I should capture followed by this. I'm 946. He is 900 and how much? I mean, sorry, my time is 9:46. Is 9 minute on clock. Let's see. So I'm trying to play the Grand Prix attack of Sicilian. It's a little bit different. This will be 10 chai pani. Let's do that. The person who wins more chai pani, this is a free diamond membership. From whom, bro? I think diamond, gold, and platinum. I think I should give at the end of the month by doing some lucky draw between the people who played most number of times in the arena, most number of games, something like that. The memberships. At the end of the month, yeah, I also meant at the end of the month, I might give to someone like who played most of the games, most of the time in the arena. Some things like that. Let's see. So right now I am in Grand Prix Sicilian. I'm trying to do that. And here what you can see is that my opponent is already getting low on time. Looking at his profile, he has only completed like 1900 games, 1908 and 1926 rating. So his rating is far more than his number of games, and he has already saturated his rating. Looks like he's playing from recent. All the games are in August, July, and June. May, he plays like monthly on some days, and some days he doesn't play. Let's see. Let's focus on the chessboard. Then our opponent. Rook goes there. I don't know what I'm thinking of. That kid is not hanging because right now the queen is defending it. Later, maybe the rook and bishop lands there. I would love to land the bishop there and then try to rotate the horse this way. Let's say if the queen comes to a5, then there can be some pressure on this square. In those situations, bishop generally goes to this square, I think. Let's see. So maybe I can use clock to my favor. Other than that, I don't see anything. E5 is a good move whenever I play. Hello, Nightbot. Are you messaging correctly on my stream? Come on, guys. Anyone here? Say hi, hello, guys. I'm saying here hello to Nightbot because you guys are not messaging. Queen there, interesting. I think now I must go with this. These two moves will appear at some time. This bishop might belong to this square or somewhere else. I don't have any idea. For now, I have like 3 minutes of advantage on clock, which is equal to almost 2 pawns. It might sound very weird, like I'm saying like it's two equal to 2 pawn, but practically many times it is. Maybe now my bishop belongs to d2 instead of b2. D2 bishop covers the a5 square on this diagonal and also looks on this side. So it can be used on both sides wherever necessary. My opponent decides to go there. I decide to go here, a4. And there you see this type of pawn chain. Now this piece of might belong completely to this square. My opponent is trying to set up a check to me. I just go away. I'm waiting for him to push this. And then my knight gets a d6 square. That's the only hope for good thing to happen. Other than that, what can I hope here? Bishop goes to a3 now. Now there are three squares where the bishop can go. And almost all of them are good enough. For now, bishop goes here, trying to attack. My opponent can obviously push. This rook actually belongs here is before bishop goes to a3. If he pushes the p, I think I can go here. So he cannot really do that. If he pushes this p, then what's the difference? I mean, what is wrong? I will go here, putting some more pressure and also looking for this square. So yeah, he's in slightly of trouble, slightly in some trouble. And right now we are having a good time advantage, I would say. So if I go there, that's the reason. Okay, got it. Let me go with rook to b1. Just fighting on this side. Queen f2 is next. Trying to put some degree of pressure on that important square. To this, I think I can capture because this is already defended by the rook. So how you saving that, bro? How you saving that? If you push, I don't know what I do. I should take, I believe. Wait a minute. If you push, I mean, I can trade, takes. I can do so much. Also, maybe I can win here some things. Let's just see. So my opponent is indeed slow for, I mean, slow like me, or maybe slightly more than me actually, because the position is not that complex. Maybe for him it is complex. For me, it is not that complex. And he's taking so much of time as I do. We are on move 16. He has not played the 16th move yet. And we are already low on, like, he's already low as 4 minutes on clock. As low as 4 minutes on clock. Let's go knight here. We're heading towards these squares. I don't know what is arriving to me. He goes there. And you know what I have? I have the only move. Wait, not only move. Sorry. There are more than one move. I'm going here. I didn't see that coming. I just see this. I can get that. Next, grab it, grab it, grab it. We are entering in the territory. We are going to be the winner very soon. He has only one, or actually two choice. But why would someone want to go there? Let's see. Anyway, what happens at the end of the day? Queen there, very good move, I would say. Just trying to attack this. No any moves are gonna work. 1 and 2 defender, 1 and 2 attacker. As long as the bishop is here, the king is not castling. And if we can keep his king slightly more in the center, that might give me some good chances. For now, I'm going with this move. I see that he can take here. I would probably take it. But before that, I think I have check, and then grab that back. So those are few things that I can do. And if he takes like this, then I don't know. Then I think it's winning the queue. That should be GG. Let's go, guys. We win the game. We're on 1945. Let's review the game. How good or how bad we played. I think I played amazing. 89.6. My opponent played with 71.7. It was some amazing, amazing games from our side. My opponent was so slow. Hello, Manan. How are you, bro? I'm good. Here I just won a game, which was won with very less or very little effort. I mean, bishop e6, e3 is obviously the move. Now I go there, rook there is unnecessary, queen f2 is the best, there knight there is the best, knight there, bishop takes is the best, knight takes is the best, that's the best, that's the best, and there we go. GG. We win the game, we are 1945. We are having an arena, guys, so make sure all of you are joining the arena. Chai-Pani Arena starts after some time, 12 minutes after. So make sure all of you are joining it. I'm here streaming. Hello, Aditya the Legend. Welcome to our stream, bro. How was your day? प्रशांत यादव कौन सा अरीना है आवर अरीना चाय पानी अरीना for the month of August Pradhan Jadhav we celebrate Chai Pani Arena where three lucky people kinda gets Chai Pani. So that's the name of the arena. You did three brilliants in this year till now, yes. Manan, actually more than that. I have not added something from some brilliants from recent. If I add them, it will increase higher than that. So let's try adding all of them that I did. That brilliance I made in this year. So range will be selected, custom range, select a date. The starting date will be January 1st, end date will be today. Here. So January 1st to today, we set the date and now we check for the rapid. Now get your calculator because I need you to sum all of this. So 97 in rapid brilliance, 97 brilliance in how many games? 857 games. What does this mean? So 97 brilliance in 857 games. It means that in every 9 game, I make one brilliant minimum. That's in a rapid. And I do not play that aggressive. Like I play super aggressive openings and super aggressive style, I can increase my brilliant count so much. I try to play positional chess most of the times with aggressiveness, slight aggressiveness as well. And still I have like 97 brilliant moves. So 97 brilliance in rapid. Now let's count the blades. 97 plus you do the blades add. In blades we have 183. So 183 and 97. Total is 280. And after that we add a bullet. So 280 plus 74 of bullet. So that becomes 354. So that is the whole number of brilliant moves that we have done. 354. Let me edit the count to 354. And finally, with these 354 brilliant moves. Can you suggest me aggressive openings? Actually, like play 2 3 openings. Make one of your openings best. And be expert in one of the openings. Like one opening you should know very well. Other 2 and 3 openings, second and third, I mean, you can play like time to time when you get bored of playing single opening because single opening is not going to teach you a lot of things. But yeah, you should play single openings and you should learn like 2 3 openings for minimum at 1000 level because I think one is 1000 level. Hmm. So yeah, that will be my suggestion. For beginners, I recommend Italian opening. I think Italian is best. And also up to 1000 1200 you can learn Ponziani. Ponziani is too good as well. I used to play Ponziani once upon a time. We have Yusan in the arena. I'm in the arena. Manan bro, you can also join our arena. named as Chai-Pani Arena. Jobaba London is great as white. If you have learned everything of it, then Jobaba London is great. Aram Yudorovich, hello, welcome to our stream. Tea and water, haha, yeah, that's the name of the arena, Chai-Pani Arena. I get pani, you get chai. We have Zian finally in the arena. Four players are here. The arena starts in 7 minutes. I hope all of you will be joining very, very soon once the arena is about to start. Since when you started playing chess? Like I learned it when I was 14. Now I'm 21. So I learned like 7 years ago, but I am playing more from like 3 years, recent 3 years. Earlier than that, I was like very low elo. I was not that high elo. Hello GTI. Hello bhai, please. What please bhai? Bro said please without sending any request. I don't know why. Welcome to stream GTI bro. 7 minutes is still remaining. 3 years consistently playing? Not consistently. I don't play consistently. I believe every chess players. That's my opinion. I believe every chess player should like take a break. Break can be 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, but not more than 3 months if they want to improve the elo. Like 1 month break in general. Like when they reach 1,000 elo, take like 2 month break. When you reach 1,200, take like 1 or 2 month break. When you reach from 1,200 to 1,500, take 1 or 2 month break. From 1,500, I don't think you are going to take break, but still you can take some break. Okay, we have touched my bishop in the arena. Bro is not in the chat so far. Where are you, Pleon? Let me practice this thing. And when I reached like 15, 1600, after that, I have not taken any break and I reached like 2000. So actually, I need some break from chess. I have not taken the break because what else? D6. E8. I have not taken break from chess because I have started streaming. If I had not started streaming, I would be taking a break from chess. I can still take some break, and I have taken like breaks, but they were very short than the longer ones. 23 only. 126. D1. Oh no, what am I doing? B3 was the square. Why did I click on the other wrong square? 24. I don't know. My mouse is kind of slow today. Brilliant, brilliant, and blunders. Yeah, I have kept those buttons as only the emotes. I can add one more emotes maybe. I'll add it someday on Twitch. On YouTube, last time I was adding some of the emotes for members. Let's have a look at the arena. We have 6 players in the arena. Who is sixth? It's Dilip, bro. Dilip Yadav 01. I like these emotes really. Okay. I'll also be making some emotes by using the GIF thing, which will transition between brilliant and blunder. Lol mini cats. Hello. You know about points, so you have been here in the past, I guess. Mini cats. Or are you here for the first time? We are having an arena. It starts after 3 minutes. So all of you that are those who are watching us, you can join this arena. Hello, Andy. Andy is sending me a challenge of 3 plus 0. You can join our arena, Andy. Let me invite you to my club. How to reach 2000? Simple tips you want to give. uh, you need a lot of understanding to reach 2000. Try learning. Many people actually do not learn enough to reach 2000 elo. First thing is learning, and then second thing is practice. So you need to learn so much of concept first, and then you need to learn, like you need to practice. Those are two things, and you cannot do one at a time. Like you need to do both. I mean, similar, like simultaneously. I mean, first you need to learn something, you need to practice that in your game. Again, learn something, practice that in your game. I learned way more. I mean, enough things to reach 2000 elo when I was 1400, 1500, and then the rest was just some practice. So I knew I would reach easily. And last August, and I mean last year August, I made a goal to reach 2000 by the end of 2025. At that time, I was 16, 1700, 1600 only, and then I reached 2000 by not by 2025 exactly, but on January 15, 2026. So 15 days late than the deadline. Yeah, there are many things that people do not know simply. Like what is isolated queen spawn, how to attack it, how to defend it, how to play with IQP, what is minority attack. Like you are a 1000 level player, so I'm trying to say those things. So what is a weak pawn? What are weaknesses? How to make your opponent create some weaknesses? How to create the weaknesses and target them later? These things you can learn best from like watching some good games where the commentary is done in a correct way. So all of these things that I said just now, if you know all of them correctly, then you are going to reach 2000. If you do not, I don't think you know all of them. Definitely. So even if you play perfect and made a perfect score, you still what? Want to reach first. What do you mean? The big problem of making an arena is that the matchings are made by point of your elo, not the arena. So if you are put a lower rated elo on your account, you'll win always, and some people play more. Yeah, that is little bit of thing of with arena, and we cannot do anything. So we are try our best to prevent that sandbagging type of thing. Arena is fun because people do not have to wait. And what happens in the Swiss is that when there is matchmaking, if the person is absent for a while, they cannot get paired. Like they have to wait for the next round, and that waiting thing is not. I mean, doesn't feel good. In arena, you do not need to wait a lot of time. You will get matchmaking within very small time. When there are lesser players, then maybe sometimes you need to wait. Obviously, I don't know anything to be honest. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Like, there are some concepts that you need to learn to be 2000 elo, and some people just tries to reach 2000 elo without learning those things, so they cannot. That are the required essential things. Like for your elo, you have learned CCT, you have learned how to find tactics, what is fork, what is pinned, and what is pin, those things. So we are playing some double Spanish game where everything is symmetrical on the board, and when there is symmetry like this, then you cannot expect anything from that game in general. I don't know what I should expect from this one. I mean, I solve puzzles daily 20 to 30 minutes, then play 3, 4 rapid games, analyze them. That's it. That's a good recipe to improve. That's a good one. There's nothing wrong with it. Can I capture this with the rook? I didn't calculate, guys. I just captured it with the rook. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe that's a possible case. My idea was this. I've shown you my idea. If he wants to sack his rook, he can and then get that thing. He tries doing that. I think I lost some advantage of mine. He has two pieces, I have only one. So yeah, this check I kind of underestimated. Mm. Oh no, I might lose this game. I tried to be so fancy, sacrificing some of the material, but looks like I have missed some ideas. Lol. Oh, I resigned, bro. I don't know what I did there. My bad. I started making some blunder. Let's go with checkmate ahoy. We are playing some Indian game. I will go with my London system. It's not my London system because I don't play it. It's some people, someone else London system because they play it. I sometimes play it because it's very easy. It gives you a good position with no effort at all. You don't need to struggle to get a good position. London system is a opening, is a system that gives you a good position out of nothing. So basically, you don't need to struggle to get a good position. That's the whole explanation of London system. Like I start with the London system, and my London system gets modified when the game progresses. So it's not necessary that I'm going to play the London system as London system should be played. I'm just going to invent something new and I play that. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh wow. So this opponent is trying to be smart, I must say. Let's go rook to f1. He goes queen there. I don't know. I want to go here, trying to attack this and that. This guy goes rook here. So I think I can take this. On that move, I think I have this. On that, I guess I go here. Oh wow. This guy is ready with his weapon. Let's go here. I want to rotate myself. Let's see what next. I might wanna do this. So far, my king is safe, and as long as the king is safe, everything else is fine. Yeah, that's the rule. Okay, I think I'm happy. Hmm, what is it trying? Well, I didn't understand. Let me go here. It's three versus two on the side. Bro tries to give me some. Just defend it. Check, check, doesn't work. Oh no, I think I blundered slightly. 16 versus 90 second. Oh wow. He's having too much of time. No way. What did I do? Why? Lol. Should have gone here first and then done that same thing. I'm getting so low on time that I'm getting hopeless. He moves the king, I take the rook. He moves the pawn, I take the pawn. It's the pawn, I take the pawn. What? Could have removed it, bro. Oh, this was not a way to lose. Hello, Nain Kolantha. How are you doing? I'm playing not Soeb. Let's go with our e4 opening, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and we are going with our Italian. Okay, this guy knows this thing for some reason, and he plays this every time. No idea where he learned this from. Yeah, this close, exactly. Why can't I go there? Still keeping everything alive. I would love to do this. Putting a little bit of pressure here. Could have gone with rook f2, rook af1. That was not bad. Oi, oi. Is that what you want? Seriously? Let's see if I'm going to win this one or not. Because I have no idea. I'll just try to play some good moves. And that eventually gives me the win. Let's grab that. We have this, we have that, we have everything that we need. He decides to go there. I grab this. Trading is good for health. Uh, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. I'm ready to move. I mean, to make this move. Hopefully, everything will be good. Let's see. Look, there is a fine little try because I'm going here. Takes for the takes, obviously. And there we go. For that move, I'm just thinking what I should do and what I should not do. At the end, I decide I want to go here. He decides to push his pawn. I decide I want to my rook here. My queen is on the correct point. I want this. Keeps a check. Now I want this. And I'm ready with I thought with this move, but no, I'm not ready with that. Let's go here because I'm threatening a mate in one. And I don't know how is he defending this thing. He defends it that way, which is completely okay. I want to attack this. Hmm. Just be stay, I mean stay away from those diagonals so that doesn't exist any check. He decides he wants to go there. If I go there, there can be so many other things. So I just want to go this way. Now he decides he wants something else. I decide I want this. At least I'm attacking now something. Does he have anything? No, I don't see anything. I'm looking at two squares, so he needs to stay always on that rank. Otherwise, this can be very problematic. He wants to go there, I believe. Just to stop him. If he goes there, it's fine. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. For a while, I like thought that I am gone. There we go. It's made in two, three moves. Here, here, here. Anywhere he goes, it's made on the next move. Okay, so we got a win here. Last game, I lost so closely. We have 14 of you in this arena. Vivek Sarkar is here. Trust my bishop is here. The Mad King is here. Yusan is here. Checkmate Ahoy is here. Soeb, Dilip Yadav, me, not Gupiches, Overall Focused, Overlord, Aram, Ike the Legend. All of us are here. And those who are not here, you can join here. Make sure you are joining it, guys. That's the only thing I can request. Make sure you are joining it. Hello, Anu. Bro forced opponent to resign. Yes. If you are free, Anu, you can join our arena. Let's go next. I am playing the final boss, Vivek Sarkar. I'm good. Let's see what he goes with. Rui Lopez on the board. He plays good, man. This guy knows what should be done. Beating him would be impossible. But yeah, trying is the first step to failure, so we are trying our best. Bishop e6 would have been a better choice. Oh, by I make six brilliant moves in one game? Really? Six is good, bro. That's a great count, I should say. If bishop, I mean, pawn takes here, horse takes here, I have this. If here goes here, I don't know. I might land there somewhere. Or might go back simply. Just castle your king and hope everything works well in my favor. He can push, he can just get some space. Bro decides he wants to attack me on that corner. You can, bro, you can. You are allowed. He takes me, I take him. Okay, so he eliminates me. I go back. I want to attack this way. 2 minute versus 2 minute. That's our time situation. The opponent that I'm playing is actually very good. He knows how to play everything. I just want this. I don't want too much of a struggle here. Let's go back. I want that next. And I want everything. Let's see. So I'm breaking the center, or let's say I'm trying to break the center. There you go. I hope I'm not hanging any fork because those are some things that you don't want to hang. Other than that, you can hang anything. He goes there, I go here, and I'm worried if that hangs a fork. I thought at the start it doesn't hang, but maybe it hangs, actually. If that's the case, I can sack the rook. But first of all, I need to be sure that that is the case. But I am not sure that it is the case. I think Queen C8 defends both of these things. And once that is done, it should be good luck to me, at least for a while. Bro decides he wants to go there. I decide I want my rook to go here. Let's see next. We can hope for something. Let's hope. Queen goes there. If I go here, knight go here, I go here, I don't know. That looks like a fork. It is not a fork. It just looks like one. Oh no, I think I am blundering. That's weak. That needs to be here. We are very low on time. Can I flag my opponent? That's a big, big question. Can I flag my opponent? Oh no, my knight. But maybe I knight for a knight. Oh wow, I win on time. But only 34 moves. Still, I was able to win on time, bro. I think doesn't have that good internet, or maybe he played just slow. So yeah, we win Vivek bro on time. What was the accuracy? The accuracy must be good. If I like win him, the accuracy should be good because he doesn't play that bad. He plays good. Surya Chess 098. Who is this? Surya Pike for tournament. Oh wow, great. Make sure all of you are joining our Chai-Pani Arena, guys. We're having Chai-Pani Arena right now where I'm just beating our Vivek Sarkar, bro. I got a win against him. Let's me see the accuracy. That is what I want to investigate. Huh? What happened? Oh, okay. I think I opened my profile and there I heard my own sound from this stream and this. I will mute it. 78 and 74. Pretty less, I would say. He was better at this point. I was never better because he will not let me simply be better. He could have taken this bishop, which he didn't see. And I'm surprised why he didn't see. Because generally he doesn't miss. But here he did. Otherwise, I was lost. Anyway, time for the next game. We are 2-4 and we are going for the third game. Game starts with a pawn e4 opening and we are soon heading towards the Italian. Our opponent offers us two knight game. I want to look and attack in and play some tough thing. He wants the fried liver attack. Come on, bro. You should not be going into it. Looks like he is prepared. I don't know how prepared he is. I'm very sure he is not prepared. Otherwise, he would play king e6. King e8 is the sign that he lost a pawn. And bro is not prepared at all. He decides to go there. I decide to capture this. And he captures that. There are two ways to play this position. One of them is to trade your queen, another is not to trade your queen. I generally get confused between these two processes. I like to trade my queen and go to an endgame, which I have lost few times. Like I don't understand how I lose this endgame. Like once I have lost, I remember. Let's go. I want this. These two things will remain here for a long time. He has gotten his break. Now he wants this. I think I should keep defending this. What is going on? Let me try. Oh wow. I didn't expect that. Uh, what is going on? Bro decides he wants to go there. I decide I want this. Oh no, actually he has that. Slightly missed. Bro, just I missed one chance and he just is gonna cook me now. Actually, there are so many good moves for him. I am the one who is missing so many moves. Come on, I don't want to lose this position, bro. I mean, I don't want to lose this position. Oh no, this bishop will cook me now. Oh no, I don't hold any advantage. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Finally, I'm back for a while. Oh no, okay, okay, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. That's a weird move. Nobody sees that. Thank you for not looking at it. Uh, I think I'm winning. Oh wow. I have one chance though, which chance says to use everything that you have and hope everything works in your favor. Just to hope because that might not work. Oh no, I lost this on time. I could have saved this, I believe. It was drawn, huh? Yeah. Oh, so two equal games. I lose on time. I am slow today as well. Hello, Akash says. Welcome to our stream. Fande wants to play. Hello, Fande. You can join our arena, bro. Is this a unique, I guess? Who is this? I think I know this person. We have played past in past? No. Why do I think like he's unique? We're having an arena, bro. So make sure you are joining the arena. You can play not only me, but all the players that are here. Let me invite him to the arena. Invite to join my club. So make sure you are joining in the arena. We have Dharmendra Pradhan here. Siddhant GTRZ is here. Overlord is here. We have all the way players from 255 ELO to as high as 2200. So from 200 to 2500, we have not 20, I mean 2200, we have all the way players from 200 to 2200. Oh, there is actually one Dharmendra Pradhan who is 100 ELO, who is actually not for real 100 ELO, he is higher, but his blade rating is 100, so we can consider him 100. Bro beats in Deep's Gambit, wow, maybe higher than that, man. So yeah, we have from 100 ELO to all the way 2200 ELO players. 19 of us are playing in this arena named as Chai-Pani Arena. Oh man, I'm losing every game. That man is, I think, the lowest real ELO player. Other 100 ELO is actually higher rated than him. Overlord has won one game. So we have few people who are lower in ratings. It has seven cheating. We have no idea. Okay, I'm playing overall focus. This guy I'm gonna beat today because yesterday, like I lost to him, and I have lost to him few more times in past. I believe this person doesn't play that good chess, but he sometimes and somehow doesn't stop to doesn't fail to surprise me. So here I am trying to beat him. Let's see. I would like to attack this, kick this king out of, I mean, to kick this horse out of this area. Let's go. So yeah, I am going all the way, I mean, all out on this side of the board. Next, I'm capturing like this. We get the open S file. This is something that I can use for my advantage. Now I'm bringing the whatever it is, this thing on this side, then bringing king on this side, and hoping that something comes in our favor, something appears out of somewhere for me. Let's grab that pawn. I'm trying to be a little greedy. Hello, Aronol. How are you doing? Creek Edits. Hello, bro. I have like lost to him so many games, so I don't know how to handle him correctly. But I hope I am playing so far a good game against him. I hope I am playing a good game against him. Yeah, I hope so. There we go. Our opponent blunders the Q. I'm also good, bro. So right now our opponent has already blundered the queen. I mean his queen. He gives a check to me. I don't know why would someone give me a check. Simply would go back in this case. I'm still trying to think what are other ways. He captures something. No idea why would he do that. But anyway, I want to go here. I mean, I might lose from out of this world away. I hope that doesn't occur. But if that occurs, don't get surprised. So far, my bishop defends the whole rook. My queen is there, and that's all that I know. He decides he wants something. I decided I want to go here. Now he wants to attack me. He is looking here as well. I go here, I go here. Those are some moves. Next is this. There will be a check. Most probably I go up like this. Next he wants to go there. I don't understand that move, so I'm playing what I feel good. And there we go. We will get this. And he resigns finally. I'm able to beat this overall focus guy who I have lost like 3 games. Today I didn't let his system. Hello, Prazu. What happened? $0.24? Where did you win that? 0.24 is almost equal to that, na? Like our 20, 30 rupees, our arena. Okay, so we get a win here. Chess point me. Okay, who has organized that arena? Maybe I will also accept chess point. And then I can also organize some arena for you all. Let me get some water. Okay, so we win this. We are now 3 by 6. 50% score, not bad. Now let's have a look at some other players who are playing in our arena. Oh, let's look play on. Play on is playing on, and he is right now playing against Suraj 044K, who is 2000 and play on is 1700. So play on is the underdog, but play on is on a 7 win streak. So is he going to maintain his streak because he is 40 seconds up on time, or is he going to lose this streak? Knight goes back to f6. Two rooks are here. The rooks are also looking on the c7 square. This knight here has to decide where this knight wants to go. What this knight wants to do, I have no idea. Knight goes there. The rook is sacrificed. I don't like this move, but anyway. Queen there defends this square, so I should be happy. Pawn is exchange down, but in time trouble, actually the horse is the most tricky piece. And there we go. The rook is silently attacked by the queen, and the position is falling apart because now the rook infiltrates on the seventh rank, and I don't see what Pawn is going to do. There are few moves that might help. He decides to go g6, g6 evacuates the g7 square for the king, and I think Pawn might win this game because oh no 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 no, opponent had made slight mistake because now the rook is pinned kinda. So that was a tactical error, I should say. And there we go. It's a knight up endgame with a high amount of time on the clock, so Pawn is definitely getting a win here. I mean, if he gets flagged, then that's the worst thing that can happen. I don't think he's getting flagged by any chances. And there we go. He loses the rook. I mean, opponent loses the rook. Pawn is winning. He has a passer, outside passer. Opponent loses on time. Otherwise, there would be some queen on the board. Abzoin Hua. Pawn is playing Dilip Yadav. So Pawn is on 8 win streak. Bro is gonna win, I guess. 8 by 8. He's playing Dilip Yadav, and this was a E4 or D4 opening. Wait a minute. Let me look here closely. It was Sicilian. Okay. That's pretty weird. Sicilian. B takes a C6. Pawn E5 is played. Knight goes back, and F4 might. Okay, rook E1 is also fine. Otherwise, F4 is kind of weakening. Otherwise, it can appear on the board. There are two hanging pawns in the center for black. Queen moves to F3, attacking that square. Opponent didn't save. Knight was here. He also didn't take it. S3 is played instead. The bishop can develop maybe to G5. Hello, Arihant. How are you doing, bro? Maybe I would think of this. Bishop b7, a long-term move because in short term, this bishop is not looking at the queen, but in long term it might look. What will white do? Inson likes this move, which is little weird. Bishop comes back to f4. Maybe it wants the e5 square. This pawn can get a tempo on the horse, so horse can move somewhere else. Horse moves there, looking for the sweet c5 square. That square is the go-to square for the horse. Knight appears on the rim, attacking the f4 square. I think he can go here because if he takes, you take, and you attack the q moves, and then you take this, you lose that. Probably that is how this trade will occur. But will player want that trade because he might lose this thing at the end. He goes for it. Bishop goes to c8, not a necessary move. Now this bishop can go here or there. He chooses a more active approach. If bishop trades, then it is fine. Otherwise, the bishop might land to d4 square, and the bishop will remain here for a while. Leon is like 200 rating points favorite. Right now, he's on the top of the arena. Vivek Sarkar is 4.5 by 7 on rank 7. Dharmendra Pradhan is on 4 by 4. Pro is beating the kiddos. Who is he beating? He's beating all the low rated players because he's getting paired against them. His 100 elo is not a 100 elo. He's just there to beat the players. He has a very troll account, Dharmendra Pradhan 4220. Dharmendra Pradhan was the Education Minister of India, against whom. Okay, there was some other move. What was that? When the e5 bar completely goes like crazy, then you should understand that there is something in the position. For example, this position. There is this. You can minimum get this. Knight appears on c5, but putting pressure on this square. Where will the bishop move? That's my question. Bishop moves there. Fine. Queen f3. Bishop f7. Bishop e4. Targeting the rook. Rook moves there. Knight moves back. Knight appears to e6. Bishop d5. Attacking the f6 knight. Knight moves, attacks the q. Q has to move maybe to g2. Some trades occurs in the center. Leon saves his queen because it can be more powerful in the time trouble. F5 is played. I don't know why that move was played, but anyway, S4 is the response. The knight moves to somewhere probably, and you might see g5 followed by some moves in the center on e5 square, or maybe you can save that square. Play bishop here. The rook e6. I mean, e6 is also fine. You can double up. Other than that, I don't see anything. Pawn is also. Oh no, the queen is hung, and here we go. The king is hung as well. That's the move, and there we go. It's mate in few moves, probably. It's just time that is going to decide if he play on checkmates or opponent loses on time. Opponent decides to resign because it's made in two, whatever you do. Orion, hello. Orion, we are not playing game right now. We played some of the games, and right now I'm trying to do commentary on some of the games that are going on in the arena right now. Let's have a look at the game of Prazu if possible. Otherwise, we will watch Ujjwal Sarma game. Ujjwal bro is playing Yusan. Two of the Nepali players are playing against each other. Queen down से जीत गया. Oh wow. Knight is on a very important e4 square. Black's queen is on a5. What is the queen doing on a5? He grabs a p. Now the worst move in this position is this. It's not the best move. It's the worst move possible. Similarly, oh no, this is not a worst move because if he goes there, there is this. That's similar to a worst move because these two are available with gain of some time. Forcing a queen trade is a useless thing that one can do, but Black wants to do that because he's one pawn up. That is what he wants. Knight takes knight on f6. What will we see? Queen takes queen. Bishop takes queen. G takes f6. Bishop f5. Knight here completely rendering a horse. First you take on c8 and then you get this. Opponent decides to give a check. And that doesn't help. He will attack the horse. If you save the horse, it is fine. You will save the bishop. He decides to sack a horse for one pawn. And there we go. White is winning. मैसेज नहीं खेले ना ओके फिर टूर्नामेंट दिलीप 1500 हो रहा yeah Dilip is 1500 but he's tough and he's rapid higher I guess. Are you reviewing games? No, I'm not reviewing games. No, I got messages just now. I think I was looking some of the games. Dilip is good. I think there is some mating innate that can happen around the king. There should be something. That is not good. Mm, But yeah, opponent will hang probably something. Now this person is mate in 4. Will anyone find it? That's a question. No, we don't expect him to find it. If this is captured again, we will have mate in 7. Will you play next? No, bro, I'm not playing viewers right now. Black is now winning because of that. And both sides misses it. No, you can't do that because this is not going to defend. Black is low on time. Black is better. White is having slightly more time. Can Black checkmate White with this low amount of time on the clock? I don't think so. 10 seconds is too little. He's pushing his pawn non-stop, losing some pawns as well. White is having a very good moves. White doesn't find those good moves. And there we have equality on the board, but probably one side is going to lose. 44-second versus some more. And will there be a checkmate on the board, or will Akai resign or timeout? He resigns. Hello, Kamlesh. And we are now watching Ujjwal Sharma versus Prazu. Prazu is 1800 here. He's using his second account. Bro, you play with your main account, Prazu. Why using that 200 lower account, bro? It's not 200 lower, it's like 150 kilo lower, so it's almost same, I think. Queen goes to b6. Interesting move. Prajvi strikes with e4 in the center. Opponent removes the king from the center. Knight goes back. Bishop g4 takes, and c5 is the break that black is trying. Bishop e3. Will he go c4? Will he take? He takes, and bishop lands here on c5. If bishop takes c5, knight takes c5, or queen takes c5, I think both of them will be okay. Knight goes here. I don't like this move personally. Yeah, it's there is some check on this square, but what else than that? I think a move like f5 is fine. No, that's not a good way. Queen s5 is played. White is almost winning. A knight has to get sacrificed. Queen moves up. White is back and winning this with a kingside attack. We all might see a checkmate very soon, within few moves. By few, I mean 5, 6. Bishop takes their check to the king. King has to move somewhere, and there we will see some more checks or some more enforcement. Probably you can do this. No, you man. I don't know. You can, you cannot. I don't really want to know the answer here. It's actually tough. He takes it as I expected. King takes g6 was the best, but pawn takes g6 was also fine. This knight is guarding the everything. I mean, h7 square. There can be this move in the future. What will be the plan of white? Bro brings rook to a1, sorry, e1, and that rook might appear in the center. Queen goes to g3 as rook on h8 attacks the queen. The knight is still on g5 square. The knight is also looking here. The rook can also look there. He goes knight f6, sorry, knight f6 to knight h5, attacking the queen. Queen might move somewhere. Probably here is the best square, I would say. Queen decides to go to e4. I don't understand. I don't understand that move. I think on f6 it was the best square. Now rook appears on this square, and in other line you had this square access, and you had also rook takes e5 access, e6 access actually, not e5. White knight goes back. For a while, it looks like that black is getting somewhere in the game, but the truth is that black will not get anywhere in the game because simply white is having a dominant position with a safer king. Black is having a weak king who is a less dominant position. Knight lands on e5. That knight is a 5-point knight. Therefore, rook decides to maybe sacrifice for the knight. Even if you sacrifice, maybe you can actually. No, the rook is not deciding to sacrifice. The rook is doubling up, losing a horse in the process. And white is completely winning. The queen is sacrificed for no reason. Black is finally fumbling. He is hoping for a stalemate, but there is no stalemate. He resigns. Next, we can watch some other people game. Let me watch. Whose game should I watch? Sangram Bro playing against AK the Legend. Where AK the Legend is actually up because Sangram Bro decided to sack a knight and then beat the opponent. I am late, yes. White wins, game abandoned. What happened, AK? Why did you abandon the game, bro? 1800 account भी सही है. You should play from your main account, Prezu. You are in the top tier of the rating list, so I'm not saying anything. Otherwise, you should play from the top with the real rating. Okay, Pleon is on 10 on 10. Amazing. Bro, wow. That's an amazing score, Pleon. 10 on 10. Bro is 17, 18 players. Bro scores 10 on 10. And we have 9 on 9 from Pyar Hai Tumse. Rohit, bro. मेरा Alpha Zero Bro wanted to try to play like Alpha Zero, but he just realized he's not Alpha, he's just Zero in front of Alpha Zero. Alpha Zero was crazy, bro. At that point, they thought that they will struggle. I mean, the DeepMind team thought that they might struggle in chess, but they solved it on the first try. So they left it. Imagine if DeepMind was still working on Alpha Zero. Man, I don't know what would have happened. The computers just would have went more crazy. They would already have attained like 4,000 elo. 1780 now. uh, 2000 in bullet. Check who gifted some membership. Hello, who gifted some membership? It's Overlord. Thank you, Overlord, for gifting membership, man. A lot of thanks, man. Welcome in. Cyber Adrian Whitey receives the membership issued by Overlord. Thank you, bro. Thank you for gifting the membership. You are amazing, man. Why is Aaron Olsen says RIP in the chat here? Alfazar was so amazing. Like it used to do so weird things on the board, and still it used to win. Now just we have Lila Zero. Let's see. So we have to watch some game from the arena, I think. I played like 3 by 6. I scored. Pleonis scores 10 by 10, 9 by 9. We have प्यार है तुमसे. The Mad King is on 9 by 13. मेरा देखो. Let me watch Vivek Sarkar first. He's playing No Mercy on game. This game is wait, what happened? I flipped the board from Vivek Sarkar's perspective. 50 and 56 seconds. So the game will probably get aborted if none of the guys checkmates the other. They can agree to a draw or one side can resign. Right now, Vivek Sarkar is in advantage. He's forking the king and the queen and the rook. If you try anything like that, there might exist this, so that also doesn't work. Probably he's going to save the q, lose the r, and there we go. That is existing. That is existing. And Vivek Sarkar is completely winning this. He just needs to be fast because otherwise opponent is going to save the day. And there we go. Looks like opponent is going to save the day. 16 versus 12 second. Vivek Sarkar is showing his some of his speed. 47-7. Oh no. There's very little time, Pro Vivek, that you have gotten. Oh no, there is checkmate. Within the very little seconds, No Mercy could have actually waited for a while to get the game aborted, but no way. Maybe he wanted the checkmate. Vivek Sarkar delivers the checkmate has like a speed of flash. Bro is too quick. Let's go, Vivek, bro. That was an amazing win. Amazing checkmate. Bro delivers the mate. Pretty speed from Vivek Sarkar because he had lost to me on time. इज्जत करता हूँ मैं औरों की तरह नहीं हूँ मैं चेस का इज्जत करता हूँ ओके ब्रो दैट्स गुड yeah he deserved Vivek Sarkar deserved the win like it would be very little second if he didn't win good bro so he gives the win he gives him the top 4 position let's go let's see the result we have touch my bishop 10 on 10 bro is 10 on 10 hello Gaurav wins the arena with Gaurav second is प्यार है तुमसे 1990 10 by 11 the Mad Kingi is here 9 on 13. Bro is 1900 as well. Vivek Sarkar 7.5 on 10. Road to ZM, which is Prazu 5 on 5. Dharmendra Pradhan 5 on 5. Yusan is 6 by 12. And Ujjwal Sarma is 11 by 86. Overall focus is 4 by 9. Jian is 5 by 12. Sangu is 3 by 4. Dilip is 4 by 11. 12th is 3.5 by 10. What is wrong with my? I drank so much of water still. 12th is Gambit Genius. 13th is me. तेरा तेरा भाई है भाई on rank 13 3 by 6, 14, not Guppy Chase. 15 is Overlord. 16 is not Soev. Oh, 2 by 5. Checkmate Ahoy, 1 by 4. Eco Voyager is 1 by 4. And we have few more people. AK the Legend, 1 on 5. Siddhant, 1 on 6. Araham Udwarovich, 1 on 12. Man played so many games actually. Good job, bro. Suraj Bro, 0 on 1. I think Playon defeated him and he left the arena. No Mercy on game, 0 by 3. Oh no, bro is having a bad day. Bro is on a tilt, I believe. Who did he lose to? Gambit Genius, Vivek Sarkar, and Dilip Yadav. Oh no, that's not a good performance. But anyway, that's the chase. Someday you play good, someday you play bad. Assi Bagaipo. Good evening from Philippines. Hello, Assi Bagaipo. Welcome to our stream. Good evening from Nepal. ओम भाई थोड़ा दिन रुको इसमें भी 2K होगा दूसरों के या इट इज नॉट अ बिग डिफरेंस है रोहित सिंह मैं आखिरी वाला छोड़ दिया था हारा नहीं था I don't know. Chess.com says some wrong things sometimes. Hello, Silent Blender. How are you doing? Spin the wheel. Yes, we are going to do that. Let me go to the club events here. Try downloading the Excel sheet. Touch my bishop. Didn't let his bishop to get touched today. Bro wins the arena. Google Sheets. That is what we are gonna use and wheel of names. File, import, upload, browse. Oh, I forgot something. Wait a minute. टॉप 3 को कुछ नहीं मिलेगा कुछ नहीं मिलेगा भाई it's for top 5 one of the lucky player gets let's collect top 5 first up to Prazu and put the name on the list. I am rejecting Dharmendra Pradhan in the top 5 because he's also 5th rank but Pro is using the 100 elo account and his real rating is not 100 elo. Otherwise Bro would not beat up this person who is 800 sorry would not beat this 200 this 300 and 200 like he wins all everything perfect. So let's spin the wheel with 5 people. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's decide the winner. Hello, Akib Ahmad. But welcome to our stream, bro. अब होगा luck क्या खेल. The Mad Kingy wins it. Congratulations, bro. Amazing. There's a big clap from this website somehow. So yeah, Mad Kingy wins it. Is this Silent Blender? Are you the Mad Kingy or who are you? I think Mad Kingy is Silent Blender, right? So the first prize, which is for one of the lucky top 5. So one people from lucky top 5 gets that prize and prize 2 is for the lucky participant. Let's see who is the lucky participant. Here we go. In this we copy all the names. To know more about the prize structure you can check the announcement of the club. There is an announcement in our club. Just put the name. If the winner has not played 5 games minimum we will change the winner. Let's go. Dharmendra resign, bro. You were using the 100 elo account, bro. And here we have Gambit Genius 007. Again, a clap for Gambit Genius. Congratulations, bro. You win the prize to the lucky winner. I am just checking the Gambit Genius has played that many games, which is necessary. Yeah, this guy has played genuine games, I guess. 3.5 on 10, 1400. Yes, he has played enough game. He is from India. So congrats, bro. You win the prize too. Now, prize 3 is under 1000 Blitz award. Here it is. And you remember this line, guys. Fair play is expected. Ratings should reflect your actual playing strength. Sandbagging or deliberately manipulating your rating is not allowed. So because of that, I didn't put Dharmendra resign in the fifth, I mean, in the top five thing because he was a 100 elo player and that is why he gets there. I mean, he was not a 100 elo player and he has this 100 elo on this account. So that was the reason. Let me go with the under 1000. I will consider still him under 1000 elo. So this person will be under 1000. Dharmendra Pradhan, Yusan, Overlord. Let me clear the name, put the name. Dharmendra Pradhan. None of his game like shows that he is plus 1000 rated player. So I put his name here. Yusan, Overlord. Who else was below 1000 elo? Whom am I watching, bro? If I miss someone, then do let me know. Yusan, I think I kept everyone. Overlord, one or two maybe missing. We have one people, which Aram. This person is from GE. Which country is GE? It's Georgia or is something else? If he wins, he can transfer to someone else. I am new to chess.com. So let me put his name as well. Aram. Anyone else below 1000? Yusan, already done. Overlord, done. AK the legend is remaining. I don't know why I missed him yesterday as well. Today also I'm missing him somehow. AK the legend has 18 also. Yeah, I think that was AK the legend, right? Yeah, I kept him. So I think everyone I have kept. One, two, three, four, five. Let's just do shuffle. Let's do the spin. And it's AK the legend. Congratulations, bro. You win the prize too. So there are our winners. Mad Kingy, who was second. Gambit Genius, third is AK the legend. So three people, right? Time to write their names. Congratulations, everyone. Time to write their names on our note section. Where is the note section? More Parina, yes, play on. You didn't. I hope you receive it someday. Uh, Date 10 winners. The Mad King A, Gambit Genius, or what was the name? Gambit Genius 007. Gambit Genius underscore 007 and AK the Legend. So yeah, these three are the winners. I will give you the prize maybe tonight. I will transfer the Amazon voucher in your chess.com inbox post. Overlord checks the rank 166. मेरा नहीं आता इस चैनल में. Prazu is the current most unlucky one on our channel. Otherwise, earlier Ayush was. Hi, bro. I watched your stream today. Hi, you are welcome. So yeah, that's all for today. The Chai-Pani Arena is over. Let's meet. I mean, Chai-Pani Arena will be tomorrow once again. And here we have already completed 10 days of Chai-Pani Arena. We have had 10 threes are 30 winners. Now, time to review some of the games. So, if you think you have played some of the great games, send me in the chess.com inbox or the game link in the chat. The mods can actually send the game links, maybe. If a non-mod account can send link, I think in the chat, I'm not sure. Prazu wants his last four game to be reviewed. Come on, bro. Keep one or two. I had seen some of the requests of game review earlier as well. I forgot who were them. कल मैं वेदांत भाई को हरा हरा था चेस पॉइंट पर बट मेरा नेट ने साथ नहीं दिया विवेक. हु इज वेदांत भाई? इज ही अ यूट्यूबर? आई मीन 30K वाला? क्या नाम है उसका, उनका चैनल का? आई टॉकिंग अबाउट हिम आई गेस. आई फॉरगॉट हिज चैनल नेम समहाउ. बट आई होप यू आई नो आई मीन you know whom I'm talking about. Okay, Arihant bro was requesting one and Prazu is requesting here for the games. Let's look at those games. Mr. Sky. No, Mr. Sky is not Vedant. Vedant is someone else. His his YouTube channel name is Chess Brain. Okay, yeah, I think that one is here. Prazu has sent a game which we'll be looking at. Also, we'll be checking No Mercy versus Vivek Sarkar. That game, which we watched a half part at the end. It was a 52 moves long game. Vivek Sarkar literally showed an amazing time management at the end of the time at the end of the game. Prazu has 77 accuracy against 72. That's 9. Bro defeats someone 2400 rated unprovoked madness. He will definitely spam his cola system and somehow he will get a good position like this. He will get a bad position as well that he does every time. What was done here? He plants the bishop in the center, completely useless move. But yeah, he does it. Opponent doesn't plant the knight in the center. He हाँ? अगर यहीं ले जाना था तो एक बार में ले जाते ना. Now knight attacks the bishop. Bishop again comes back. So bishop is suffering between these two squares. Prazu is not doing anything else. King castles, pawn goes here. There can be some future checkmate if possible. Now pawn is pushed. Now he puts the bishop here. Two bishops are absolutely doing nothing. It is blocked on the diagonals and still they are on the main diagonal. Rook a to e1, knight c5, queen c4, knight here and bishop. Arey bhai. Bishop if you sack, you don't have a bishop for long term, so he sacks the rook. That's a good way of continuing. But bishop here traps the bishop, he takes, queen takes, and then pawn is pushed. The time situation is 134 to 137. Black is a pawn up, black is 400 elo up, but still black is going to lose the game. That's the aura Prazu bhai. आज मैं विनिंग गेम हार रहा हूँ और लूजिंग गेम जीत रहा हूँ. ओह, that happens on the bad day, bro. King here, pawn is pushed. Maybe you need a break, maybe Arihant bro. That's possible case. Sometimes you need some break from chess. King there, rook there. Oh wow. Do you know what I'm thinking here? You definitely do not know. After rook there, I'm thinking of rook here. Or here, I mean here. Guess what is the idea of this move? Let's say queen here for a while. Not for a while. Let's say he plays some random move. This. What do you do? Can you not sack the queen? Huh? Oh no, you can't. You can't. Sorry, you can't. I'm thinking something wrong things in my head. I'm somehow thinking the pawn defends this square, which is completely weird. It doesn't defend, bro. Get to chess correctly. I don't know why you think pawn is defending that square, and this would be a checkmate after queen sack. Completely wrong calculation from my side. Okay, nobody got this. Rook goes here, rook goes there, rook goes back. Okay, queen moves here, bishop moves here. Opponent is winning. He should win, na? But no, he will not win because opponent is Prezu. Getting good position against him doesn't matter. S3, opponent has a good position, and against Prezu, getting good position doesn't matter. Mate in two on the board with 29 and 39 seconds on the board, and Prezu is a good tactician. He finds it. Opponents resigns. Hello, Raghav, bro. How are you doing? Angela Chichai Chichai Vanirasu QG4 and RF3. And there we go. Somehow, out of somewhere, he finds some tricks. Delivers the mate. I don't know. This guy beats like 20, 2000, like this, completely playing nonsense, and he still wins. Next, we have Arihant versus Vivek, bro. But Arihant was once better in the game, and then he blunders to equality. The equality remains for 2-3 moves, and then he blunders to a losing position. Vivek Sarkar doesn't give him any chance. Let's see. So we are going to watch the game from Arihant perspective because we have seen the half part of the game from Vivek bro perspective while there was a checkmate. Mohan Sanjal, hello. Are you from India or are you from Nepal? Yusan versus chess for fun. I lost that game. I played terrible that game. Knight c3, pawn e6, and knight f3. Starting with knight c3 first, not going f4, instead going knight f3, which is a little different. d4 is finally played and knight captures. Knight d7, bishop e3, pawn a6, h4 is on the board. h5 and a3 is stopping this b4 push. f3, knight there, and actually this was free somehow. How? Okay, if he moves anywhere, he gets that. Okay. So nobody finds this tactic to sack a horse completely. And some moves are played in the center. A knight trades wrongly. Injan doesn't like this trade. This takes what Injan wants. Injan wants queen takes, stopping him from castling. Isn't queen e2 followed by bishop here available? No, it is not. Knight will eliminate it. What about this? Good move. Sorry, queen e2. Rook here. Short castle. Oh, queen here, rook here. He loses that. So yeah, somehow Indian is favorable with black, but black accepts a double pawn here, and white gets a good position. Queen attacks the pawn. Nobody saves that pawn. Pawn e5 is played, pushing the bishop out. G2 is attacked and defended. Rook G1. He doesn't want to castle this side into an attack. He just wants to attack opponent on this side. Opponent castles in this direction. Bro sees the pawns are here and still dares to castle like this, which is amazing. I can like no human being. I mean, I don't know what to say. King can maybe stay in the center for a while, but bro decides, yeah, I will castle it, bro. Bishop d2, pawn there, queen takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, queen checks with a, I mean, takes with a check. Pawn is pushed, and it looks like white is going somewhere. Annex asset tactical tactics, typical Sicilian blunder. I think I forgot the position. Nepal Batayo, okay. Bishop h4 check, pawn g3 only move. Bishop doesn't go back, instead he attacks the q. Q moves back, bishop is attacked, he plays something. Bro takes the bishop, he pushes the pawn. Still white is completely winning because white has some good things. White is up in material and those are the reasons. Knight goes here, queen moves to h2 attacking some things. Bishop moves, attacks the queen. Queen captures some things with a check. Bishop blocks the check, attacking the queen. Queen moves up, capturing one more pawn. So black has simply taken like two pawns here. And white decides to castle. Like castling is wrong. Why is it wrong? He shows it. Capturing this, he wins the knight, attacks the rook and the queen. You have to do something. And in this position, Arihant actually blunders with the rook h1, saying that you take my queen, I take your queen. But that's not how it goes. He takes first this queen, the rook takes back, and then bishop takes queen. This is how the game was played. Bishop goes back, not attacking. It's the same color bishop. Sorry. Rook attacks the bishop. Bishop comes back. The rook gives a check, defended by the bishop to trade, force trade. And now, here is a situation where Arihant Pro is on 13 seconds on the clock. Vivek Bro is 50 seconds on the clock, but the arena time, which is the third time control, is around 17, 18 seconds. So if Vivek Bro is not going to finish the, maybe not 13 seconds, I mean, maybe a little bit higher than that. So if Vivek Bro doesn't finish the game faster, then Arihant Bro can simply stall the game, and I mean, he has that right to stall, and then the game will get aborted. The moves are played pretty quick. Vivek Bro at the end forces a capture here with a rook check, and then game continues. Queens, and there will be some ladder mate, and this mate delivered with 4.5 seconds remaining on the clock, and this mate was delivered. I mean, if at the last few moves when there was a checkmate about to happen here, he can he could have stalled, and Vivek Pro would not win the game, but he decides to give him the win because of his great play, and he gives the win. Tricky, what's your age? I'm 23, Rotrike. Rotrike is 18. I'm a little bit bored. I like to watch this. Uh, how can Vivek miss that? No idea. Sometimes people misses. Like he missed some free piece up against me. Here they call losing to draw. So Prazu is losing in this game and somehow he saves the game. Bro has a great talent. Yes, Arihan, bro, you should take like complete break from chess. Like you should not watch any stream, not do anything like chess. Maybe you can watch stream, not being so engaged, or you can completely leave the game for 3, 4 days, maybe up to a week, and then get back to it. Bro, you see PUBG, Nepal team is doing great in PUBG World Cup. Oh wow. Yeah, Nepal had some team in PUBG. I had watched some of the games in past. I don't follow PUBG. I have not never played PUBG. I mean, I have never played. I have played once or twice. I have not played too much. I played Free Fire, but I used to watch PUBG World Cup, W PGCC or something. CCs and said that's the name. Nepal has some good team. They used to perform well. Yeah, Nepal has so many good teams. I think. Who are good these days? Horra or who else? Like there was CR7 Horra. Other were also there. I forgot their name somehow. I don't know how. VMWC. Okay. Jian wants to play, but let me see this. Let me play this thing. I will not be playing some chess. I'm also kind of on trying to play less little these days because I realized I have played so much in recent days. Like when I started streaming day and night time in between 3, 4 days, I think there became too much of chess. So I'm also trying to avoid. I'm not playing my arena on completely. I'm just playing half time of the arena. So here, White is playing some lazy type of setup with bishop b3. I'm sorry, b3 bishop b2, and some double fianchetto setup. It's a blitz game. We can shift the board from Prozu's perspective. Bro wants that. He's not somehow comfortable in watching from the game from others' perspective. Anyway, let's just have a look at this. Prozu fianchetto both of his bishops. It is not fianchetto. This is one of his fianchetto. It is in the center. And Real Mighty. Hello, Real Mighty. Yeah, you can look at Praju's channel where he posts some reel. You can watch their chase. You can watch their. Okay, you hang that, I guess. On Praju's channel, you can watch some chase. You can watch some. You can listen some songs, good Hindi songs, like in his game. You'll watch some chase, listening some good Hindi song. Like that is the typical theme of Praju sort. Yeah, nobody takes that pawn for some reason because that might invite some attack, but I think it's completely safe. This structure protects the king. Some things will be played. Opponent is in a good position. Opponent will be in completely winning position. Now it's time to see opponent getting in a good position. That's the theme of the Praju game, where opponent gets a good position and Praju still manages to save the day. And he's saving this against 1800 to some players like this. It's like +4, +5 positions. It will go higher than that, maybe +5.7. There we go. I mean, this is the dominant level of position, and still Praju manages to win. The time advantage is also completely good. Like there is nothing like time disadvantage, and still somehow Praju wins. Mate in 6 on the board. It's first time then there is forced checkmate on the board. Opponent misses it. There's again mate in 8 on the board. Okay, let's go. Still +4. The game continues for a while. Now the advantage is slowly going down. 2.6, 2.6, and there we go. What happened? Just to show you 2.1. King moves here. It's a blunder because he hangs a fork. Not only hangs a fork, hangs a complete rook, I would say. King moves somewhere, and there he hangs another fork. Basically, in 2 moves, bro hangs 2 fork. In like, have you seen an 1800 hanging 2 forks in 2 moves? Sometimes you will see that. Okay, he takes one rook, so no problem. But anyway, knight is getting lost, so knight is up, so Prazu is better. Now, Prazu will be sacrificing the knight for the pawn, most probable case. He sacked the knight because he wanted to promote. Opponent takes the knight. I don't know what is going on. Okay, he has to take. There is not no other choice actually. That's the only move to draw, guys. That's the only move to draw. And the rook pawn is a draw. You need to learn this thing. Rook pawn is a draw. If black has one pawn here, one pawn anywhere, like any pawn black has, that's not a draw. In this position, black doesn't want to have one any pawn. This is a draw. If you put any pawn around this, that's not a draw. I would show you this position. I can show you that. Why is it a draw? I will show you that as well. I have. Oh no 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 no. Now black get. It still is a draw. No problem. It still is a draw. I think no, it's wrong. It's still a draw. I guess. Yeah, it's still a draw. But why are you not going in that corner? Just repeat. There is nothing that you need to do. Just repeat. Array, bye bye bye. When this check is delivered, you can simply hide here. And there's a stalemate. Like if he moves the king, tries to get it closer, it's a stalemate. This king can be, if the king belongs, I mean, on this side most probably, or on these squares, this king, then it's not a draw. Maybe there is a win, I guess, in some lines, in some ways. Otherwise, the king is so far in this case, it's just a draw. Whatever he does, it will be a draw. Some repetition. If a black had a pawn here, like if I give a pawn, in some on some square, I put a pawn for black. Black will be losing this game. Want to see that? Queen is here, king is here, right? Pawn is here. One pawn I will give here. Black will lose the game. Analysis. I hope you can understand the idea. But anyone who is new maybe cannot understand it. Well, do I have a hacking tool here? Yeah, I have. So I can simply collect this position from my hack. It's black to move, right? I don't want to create this position. It takes like so much of time. अरे भाई scan तो हो जा. What's going on? Okay, I will edit the position slightly. I'll just put one pawn for black. Where is black pawn? I'll just put a pawn here, as I was talking about. Here, I will save the position, copy the FEN, and then I'll go this way. Set up a position, Control A, Control V. Now white is winning. Now black is losing this game. Let's flip the board. Sorry, flip the board. It's the same position, just there is one pawn, and black is losing this position. So here black doesn't want to have a one pawn. So what is the idea? Now there will be a check, and now when the king hides here, there is no stalemate because opponent can push the pawn. So he can bring the king closer and checkmate. मैं inconsistent player हूँ. Okay, Aryan bro, I will check your game here. आकाश भाई भाई आज इसलिए नहीं खेला क्योंकि बाकी प्लेयर के लिए अनफेयर हो जाता है when they get paired against me. Yes, that is somehow true because the rating difference between Akash bro and others are just too much. Okay, I think most probably I need to refresh the page completely. I need to get chess.com once again on the home. We have some inbox here. Let's have a look at okay, this gameplay, my real gameplay, inspired from Prazu bhai. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the gameplay of Arihant Bro, where Arihant Bro says this game is inspired from Prazu. What's the inspiration that he has taken from Prazu? We are going to check that first, and after that, we'll be looking some real game of him. मेरा भी रैपिड स्ट्रांग है Prazu, are you dreaming, bro? You sure your rapid is strong, bro? I have a what is that? All of your question? What? Oh, lucky inspiration. Great. Let's have a look at it. Oh wow. Hey, I want to flip the board. I don't know what it does. You can do sometimes like this if you want. Let's have a look at the game where Arihant Pro has taken some inspiration from Prazu. It means Arihant Pro was losing in this game and then he did a comeback like Prazu and wins the game. So let's have a look at this. This is a King's Gambit, Folk Beat, Counter Gambit. Queen takes here. I don't know why. Knight F6. So this is a King's Gambit. Let me show you the opening slightly. You can either accept the gambit and go into the territory that white knows a lot, or you can go for the counter gambit, which is this. It's known as Fogbeard counter gambit. भाई डायमंड मेंबरशिप गिव अवे करो कभी जरूरत पड़ रही है अभी वी डू इट मंथली एंड वी कैन डू इट ओनली वंस दिस मंथ डायमंड मेंबरशिप आई थिंक आई विल give to the arena players like who played most of the time in the arena in this month. I mean our especially in our Chai-Pani Arena. To them I think I will give from them top three. I mean three people. I will select 10 people from there and I'll do a lucky draw of three of them. So it's the counter gambit. E takes d5, e takes f4, knight f3, queen takes d5, d4, and knight f6. Bishop takes f4, knight c6. Both of them are equal in material. Only one queen is in the center. Pawn c3. I don't know why that move is even played. Now the queen is guaranteed to stay on this square for very long. Bishop d6 takes, queen takes, and bishop e2, bishop f5, short castle, long castle, knight b to d2, Knight bd2, I mean h5, and what else? Let me go quick. Knight c4 attacks the q. Q moves down. Knight here attacks the q once again. Knight takes, and queen up. There is this move, I guess, or that move. Oh, and the best was this move, which I nobody saw. I mean, I didn't see at least. Opponent goes here, queen goes here, defending the kid. Knight takes here, forking this two thing. Rook moves here, knight takes here, king takes here. Okay, rook takes here, queen here, and pawn here. Queen takes, knight takes, bishop here, pawn a5. He doesn't have any other choice. He's completely losing. Bishop takes, and somehow this game he's going to win. Where he is definitely an exchange down, I should say, and also a pawn down. A rook attacks this, bishop goes back, defends it correctly. A rook doubles up, rook up here. Rook sacrifices because he wins a pawn here, and now he's two pawn up in this rook endgame. In rook endgame, you want to keep your rook active. These two pawns are target, and definitely after some check, I what? Why not king here? What happened to the 1900? He's winning one of them. I don't understand, and not one of them, especially this. And after winning this, this is completely two passer, and there is some things like this which is completely getting defended. White is completely winning. There is a very easy plan. I don't know what white does. White defends this way. Now rook, this rook activates. Now the rook is passive. Active rook is dominates. Now just see the difference. He's two pawn up. Just because his rook is very passive, this game is now a draw or almost equal. OTB rapid. Okay. OTB you can do better. If what is this? H4. Pawn here. Pawn push. Pawn here. Rook there attacks the weakness. Rook there doesn't defend the weakness. Now he's only one pawn down. And that's is the advantage of knowing the rook endgame. You should have gone there. More active king. Up, fine. Now he goes there. Very passive rook. I think opponent can do tons of things. He goes here, attacking the central pawn. Pawn is pushed, move up. Rook attacks this. You just push, or you can capture some things actually. Okay. Now this pawn is queening. Rook goes, gives a check. King moves. King hides. King is going to help it to promote. Rook there, king here, king there, rook there, king here. Okay, pawn here also fine. Otherwise, king here is also fine. I mean, Inchen will figure out something, but I think still it is winning. Pawn here, in passant is the way. Pawn takes, king up, queen, and hits rook versus two pawn with an extra pawn. Just capture that, sack the rook, maybe on the last square, get a new queen, and that's the mate. So, what do you have to say, Prazu? Some people are getting inspired from you. Stream pause, bhaiya. Huh? Where? No. On my source, it shows everything is fine. Hello, hello, I'm moving. I don't know. Is this stream really paused? I don't think so. Play on. Check once again, bro. Yeah, it doesn't show any frame drop. There's zero frame drop. Everything is fine here. Fabi forever. It's sad to see Fabi not winning any more candidates. So that's something hard for Fabi fan. It is about how you play against opponent's mind. सभी लोग good positions में डर के खेलते हैं वहाँ chances high होता है mistakes करने का. हिकारू ओलंपियाड क्यों नहीं खेल रहा? Because there are better player than Hikaru in USA. That's the bitter truth. Hikaru is no more a good player, bro. I think there are players who are better than Hikaru in US. Bro, are you comedy me? No, bro. I'm saying seriously, bro. Hikaru is no longer that great player, bro. When you have to sit on a board for 7 hours, 6 hours, and grind the positions, Hikaru won't be there. Hikaru became grandpa. Yes, I also think so. Hikaru doesn't need to play in anything, bro. He has so much of money. Okay, let me get some water. Uh, okay, okay, let's go. Let's have a look at this game. Zian, bro, I'm not playing anyone today, right now. Hikaru arrogant ho gaya is a very wrong statement, bro. Hikaru is arrogant. That's the correct statement. Very arrogant. Maybe he has become more calmer in these days, but Hikaru, you don't know his past, kind of. He has a very bad reputation amongst some of the player. They just respect because he has played so well chess. Otherwise, he has very misbehaved with so many people. Let's have a look at the game. No mercy on game. There's a video on YouTube. I think all of you guys should watch. I will highly recommend that video to all of you, especially to those who are a big fan of Hikaru. This video, watch this video. This video, watch this, guys, from the franchise. It's like a 55 minutes video. If you will watch this guy literally opens up every story. Somehow he finds everything on the internet. Uh, this guy literally opens up everything of Hikaru. Why would I watch that? Not gonna waste my time. Maybe you might be. 67 move think गरेर mistake गर्ने वाला होइन र Hikaru, yes, exactly. He like thinks for 67 minutes and does not make the best move. Whereas I will show you the who is world champion. That player thinks for like 60 plus minutes and he finds the best move. That's just a pawn move and it is the best move. Uh, there was a game where I had seen. What is going on? अबे भाई कितना उल्टा पुल्टा गेम. I want to see the FIDE World Championship and it's showing all the nonsense. Let me Google it. Gukes versus. I mean, it was actually Ding versus Gukes World Championship. Yeah, you will see in the this World Championship there was a game where Gukes actually thinks for 60 plus minutes and he finds the best move. It was amazing to see that. I think I can go here. There was one of the game where Gukes had thought for a very long time and he finds the best move. I don't know where that game exactly is, but there is a game like Lucas thinks for like 60 minutes and finds a G2 as the best move. I don't know. This is not the game. Probably that game also ended in a draw. No, this already we seen. Arrogant तो Magnus भी है, but he doesn't misbehave like Hikaru ना. That's the main difference. Where is that thing? Where Gukesh thinks for like 50, 60 minutes? I want to see that game. And I just want to show you guys what happens when a Gukesh, the calculator, thinks for 60 minutes. Uh, where is that game? I think I should check serially. No, there is no 60-minute thought here in these games. Just wanted to show you all. I'm a big fan of Gukesh than anyone than Hikaru, definitely. You can be a fan of Gukesh, man. This is so great player. Fearless. Bro has lost all of his rating, but not his fear. I mean, not his fearlessness. Still, he plays very fearless chess. Where was that game which I'm trying to find? Looks like if Gukesh had spent like 60 minutes, I have to spend at least 6 minutes to find that game. What's that game, bro? I'm not able to find it. I'm trying to check the time uses. This was not the game, definitely. Wait. Yeah, here it is. So here is the time. You can see Dingler is on 51 minute. Gukesh is having the all-time advantage. Hikaru गाली दिया रेजा और उसके family को. Then he lost my respect for all that day. Yeah, it happened in some speed chess championship where Hikaru was terrible. He behaved so bad that day.
Beach. Beach. Why?
Yeah, I'm not saying you to hate anyone. I'm just saying you to just to know about everyone. That's the main thing I'm saying. I'm not saying you to hate Hikaru, but I'm just saying you to watch that video once. It's a 55-minute video. That guy literally opens up every story of Hikaru, and he kind of says so many things because Hikaru has a very good image in many people's head. I don't know why that much. Hey, sorry, I didn't want to open that video here, but you can watch that one. This video. I will highly recommend everyone to watch. Like it's a 55-minute video. You will learn so much of about Hikaru from here. How he behaved. So here is the position, guys. Ding Liren is already in a time trouble. Like he's with the 51 minutes. It's game 10 or 11 of the World Championship. It's game 10 or 11 of the World Championship. And Gukesh is having a massive time advantage, 1 hour and 53 minutes against the 51 minutes of Ding. And in this position, Gukesh thinks for 60 minutes, 17 seconds, and plays the best move G3. It's the best engine move. G4, there are other engine moves as well. Like G4 is the second best engine move. G3 is the top engine move. Knight D2 is the third engine move. And Gukesh thinks for like 60 minutes and finds the best engine move, which is simply a pawn push than any other development. And it's actually a tough move to find, but he thinks enough and finds it. No, it's not about Tukka move, bro. The main thing is you are in the World Championship and you are trying to play very correct. Here, Gukesh wins the game, I guess, with a 94 accuracy against 86 from Ding. हिकारू के पीछे क्यों पड़े हो? Hikaru can become world champion. Bro, that's such a I'm not even want to say anything against it because that's such a useless way to think that Hikaru can become world champion. I mean, I am just saying, bro, you should watch more chess tournaments, more chess content, more things. Om is like the biggest hater here. No, I'm not. I'm just saying you some truth. I don't like Hikaru for sure. I'm not a fan of Hikaru. But the truth is a lot bitter for Hikaru. If you say to me, tell me a name of candidate that can become world champion, I will say Alireza. That guy can become world champion. Other than that, I cannot say against for anyone. Surely, nah. You are rooting hate in other minds. I'm just rooting awareness in other mind, bro. So if there are in this 55 minutes video, there are different chapters. Okay, so let's just say there are 10 reasons why what are says about Hikaru. I'm very sure many Hikaru fans doesn't know even five of them. Doesn't know even two, three of them. When you know Hikaru, you'll become biggest hater of Hikaru. Yeah, you have to be. I mean, at least you will not like him. I'm not talking about the hate. Hate is a very strong word, but at least you will not like him. But we can find such incidents for every player, not for every player. Tell me any incident where Gukesh has misbehaved with anyone. Tell me any incident where Ding has misbehaved with anyone. Tell me any incident where other Indian players have misbehaved with anyone. Or okay, I will talk like Magnus is a great player. He misbehaved sometimes, but not at the level of Hikaru. Bro, chill man. पता नहीं हिकारू अच्छा बंदा है मैग्नस should tank. क्रिकेट में गया तो विराट धोनी. So I think Real Mighty or someone was the fan of Hikaru. I mean Suraj bro. Please just to watch this video, bro. I will request you to watch this video. There are so many things, and the biggest part of it is it's completely publicly available. Otherwise, Hikaru has erased so much of things. Okay, so this was a game I wanted to show you. Like he thinks for 60 minutes, finds the G3 as the best move. That was amazing. It was game 10, I guess. Which was game was that? White win. It was game 11 actually. Okay. If you wanna be a fan of some chess player, be a fan of Gukesh, guys. The worst part would be covered in that, I know. Yes, and try to look at the worst part. Obviously, I'm not saying you to hate Hikaru. I'm just saying to know about him. Everyone has bad parts. It's not like that one person has anything bad or other doesn't have. और को नाम फिर से अर्जुन or whom? Be a fan of Gukesh, guys. This guy is fearless. If you see his games in Chennai Grandmasters or whatever, he was completely he performed like last. Like he did. This guy got last in Chennai Grandmasters. But the game, if you see, was not like a player who is tilt or who is on anything. Last game, I think he drew with 3 full repetition. Not Gukesh, what I'm searching. Chennai Grandmasters. Like here, if you see his games, man, this what is wrong with this? This chess.com thing is such a worse event search thing. We need to use Google. Chennai Grandmasters. 2026. Yeah, if you see the games of Gukesh, like this guy got last position here. Among eight players, he got eighth. So imagine how bad the performance was. But if you see the game, they are very fearless. Yeah, he lost many of all of the game almost. But gameplay was not from a player who just wants to play safe and doesn't want any chaos on the board. Be a fan of Mikhail Tal. You'll always get a red brilliant like me. चैट में व्हाट हैपन हिकारू बैड बॉय है तो होने दो उसका गेम देखो उसे देख के उससे शादी थोड़ी करना है यस दैट्स अ गुड वे टू से बट स्टिल आई बिलीव चेस इज एन आर्ट एंड आर्टिस्ट मैटर्स फॉर द आर्ट और गेम ही देखना है तो लाइक यू कैन वॉच स्टॉक फेस ना so in this photo all the players there are they are amazing and at current level I would say everyone is better than hikaru in both behavior and their chess by chess I mean classical chess obviously these people are the future guys and these people are way better for the chess world and for the chess than hikaru. So now chat is in finally fun mode. Stockfish games are not natural. Uh, bro thinks he's Hikaru. No, no, I don't think I'm Hikaru, bro. Why will I be Hikaru?
I take if
Be a
takes
fan
takes
of
takes
traveling and
22.
whenever you lose, report your opponent and block him. Uh, I'm a fan of Michael Johnson. He plays good chess. I don't know that player, bro. सही बात है किसी के बारे में हेट मत
I
फैलाओ
take
प्लीज
if
बस
takes
हिकारू को
takes takes
छोड़कर
22.
Uh, you guys are bringing hate of cricket into chess. That's a different part. Cricket has some different thing. Cricket hate is amongst the audience. I mean, their player has not more of a big role, but in chess, Ronaldo plays good chess. I'm a Ronaldo fan. Robert James Fisher. Yeah, Hikaru is arrogant like him.
I take if
Hikaru thinks
takes
he is
takes
like
takes
Fisher,
22.
as good as Fisher is, but I mean, he has arrogance of that level. Fisher was the like the next level of that thing. So, which is your favorite streamer then? Obviously, Gotham, bro.
I take if takes
Is there any
takes
doubt
22.
on Gotham just become being my favorite streamer or favorite YouTuber? I mean, chess YouTuber. I mean, by YouTuber, I mean chess YouTuber. Last time someone asked me who's your favorite chess YouTuber, I could not name. Somebody in the chat said Gotham chess. Yeah, Gotham chess I like. That man is good. Witty is also great. I like Witty as well, man. Just see how much respect Witty gives to everyone. You'll be a fan of him, whosoever he is. इसमें गुकेश लास्ट आया था yes but I'm just talking about that Gukesh is in a bad form but still his games doesn't show that he's in a bad form like just watch any one of his game like not the last round anyone like the best part was his game against Arjun I have shown you it's of where it was that wait let me just click on Gukesh versus Arjun in Igaisi this game this was an amazing game man here Gukesh was completely winning he just could not win it also is using some mental tricks. My favorite streamer is Chess for Fun and Deepu bhai. Oh wow, great bro, thank you. My favorite chess streamer Samay. Alien Gambit, yes. 1VT2, Gotham Chess 3, Naruditsky, Remote Chess Academy. These are some goats. Remote Chess Academy streams? Daniel was like the king, man. Okay, now I know your choice. Naroditsky was the king. To be honest, like there was no one better than him in terms of the pure chess knowledge that is given on the YouTube. If you watch his content, man, that's so weird. In women, which streamer? To be honest, no any, I think. I don't remember anyone name in my head right now, so I think no any. I like Naruski for the commentary most actually because I watched him most in the chess commentary. But his stream, everything, the rate at which he delivers the chess content in his stream or in his videos, that's fantastic for anyone who is 2000 above or 1500 above below. It's not for beginners every time. Sometimes it is for beginners. But anyone above 1500 below,
Beach.
you should watch the
Beach.
commentary or I mean, not commentary, anything that is posted by Navdisky on his channel or anything. He was so better than anyone, so brilliant. वो अच्छा कमेंट्री करते हैं. Oh, Tanya. Yeah, I like it. I mean, that's a good commentator. But she's not a streamer. No? I was talking about someone was asking me about streamer. I don't know who is best chess streamer for me in lady. Do anyone knows Carlsbad structure? Only some player knows it. It's like 2 versus 4 structure. I don't really know a lot about it. Actually, I don't know it. I feel like I know it, but I don't know it. It's some structure where there are some imbalanced pawns on both sides. That's all that I can say. I don't know how exactly it is. So it's like one side has pawn like this, another side gets like some other way of pawn like this. Somehow, like one side has 2 versus 4. 2 versus 4 on this side, I guess, something like that, or 4 versus 2 on this side. I don't really know how exactly it works. Sidhu Paji as commentator. Hello, Franco Naik. Who do you like in women, like in chess streamer? Yeah, I read that chat. When I talked with some CMs, they told me about IQP and only Dania made some videos on it. Dania was a goat. Yeah, I read that message. I didn't read it out loud. Kurama, the tailed beast. Hello, Kurama. Swarya Rai. Rai, actually, not Rai. Sairi Mare. we were we were there reviewing Arihant Pro game, and now we are reviewing the Arjun versus Gukesh. Sorry, yeah, Gukesh versus Arjun game. How can I forget my favorite YouTuber, Supreme Purna? Must check. Okay, I think I have. I don't know. I have played him or something. I know him a little bit. I don't know what I do about him. Okay, let's finish first No Mercy game, and then we'll look a little bit detail in this Gukesh versus Arjun game. This was some amazing game, some amazing chase from these two players. Both of them you can be fan of. These both are fearless players, guys. They do not. Arjun is known as the madman, but Gukesh is same. I'm from Nepal. Where are you from, Kurama? In Japan or where? So let's have a look at Arihant game, which is e4, and in Gukesh game, it's a c4. So we'll watch this later, but it's later transposes into Queen's Gambit. E4, T6, D4, knight there, knight here, pawn here, and bishop G5 is what Arihantlo plays. Bishop there, pawn here, takes takes knight there. Sometimes knight also goes there, na? That was a trap he has said, told me. Pawn is pushed by just sacrificing it because that will be a weak pawn. Maybe he will win it. Queen e2 targeting it. Knight goes defending this with the bishop. The rook appears, attacks the q. Q must move, and queen appears there attacking this. Knight develops, bishop develops. Pawn there, maybe looking for the b5. Short castle, b5 is not played. King h1 is played, getting out of this diagonal. Queen moves here, trying to go attack on this side. Pawn is pushed, getting some space, maybe threatening some fork, opening up the bishop. Rook e1 or rook f e1. Knight to h5. Bishop here, knight to d5 would have been better according to Inzen. Maybe trying to put pressure there. I don't know what was the reason exactly. Here, maybe you can take. No, Inzen wants knight here, removing the knight of this from here. Anyway, knight here is fine. Bishop f5. Knight goes to c5. Bishop takes a pawn on c2. Rook d2 attacks the bishop. Bishop moves to f5. And pawn g4 attacks the bishop. Bishop moves to c8. This bishop is a tour. Comes, collects a pawn, goes back, goes home. That's a great life of the bishop. Just look at this bishop. Bro was sleeping in the game. Bro wakes up, comes here, takes a pawn, goes back to home. So bro has like this king sent the bishop like a mother sends a child, go and take something from there, from a shop, like buy a milk or buy something. Not milk, I mean buy something else, and come back to home. So the bishop appears, collects something, goes back to home. Oh, Kurama is from India. Nice. I'm a fan of Arjun. Yeah, the way Arjun plays on the board and talks to player is like talks to people is completely different. His 3 minute on clock. Opponent has 1 minute 52 seconds. So bishop has already taken bought something and went to home. Rook e4, pawn b6 attacks the horse moves back, maybe offering a trade, takes, and pawn e6, blocking the bishop, I would say. Pawn h6, sorry, bishop h6 attacking the bishop. Pawn b5 attacks the bishop. Maybe you can take it with a check. But he goes knight here. Oh, wow. Letting the bishop die. A brilliant move. Bro sacrifices the bishop. The idea is to go there and follow with a checkmate. So bro takes back. Checkmate is threatened. Queen tries to block it, and the rook transfer itself here. Opponent loses on time because there isn't anything that one can do. Knight goes there, knight goes there is the ultimate thing. There can be many other moves as well, I believe. But anyway, this pawn is also hanging because of the pin. Opponent loses on time. And Arihant bro gets a win in this 5 minute game. And we have the bishop on c8, rook on a8, knight on c6. And in the final position, this bishop had just appeared, collected a pawn, went back to home. Bro uses 49% of his time. Opponent like uses all of his time, and still bro wins. Now it's time to look some beauty on the board. Some madman things. I'm new to chess. I played as a kid, but I start playing again from 3 weeks. That's amazing. No mercy on game is Arihant in the chat. So let's see what happens when two madmen starts playing chess. My rating is 2000 as a peak rapid rating. Right now it's 1900. So let's have a look at this game. Is this visible on both of the boards? Yeah, I mean on both of the stream, horizontal and vertical. These two people, when they talk to people, they are very much calm, but when they play on the board, they are very violent. Hello, Capital Kingdom. How are you doing, bro? So let's have a look at this. Where Cookies opens with C4, it's English opening. If you open up with the D4, there are so many options that black is prepared with. So he opens with a C4 instead, and the game transposes into a D4 opening later. It's not an English opening. It is going to be a D4 opening later in the part of the video, in the game. E6 is a very flexible response from Arjun. Knight develops to C3, pawn D5, and once D4 is played, it has transposed into the Queen's Gambit declined. Bishop to E7, and he captures here, takes, and Bishop F4. Pawn C6, pawn E3. Now, is this known as Carlsbad structure, Arihant? It is known as Carlsbad, no? This thing. I'm good, bro. I don't know if this is known as Carlsbad structure or not. I think this is known as Carlsbad structure. Somewhere similar, but not this. I'm not sure. I think this is. But Rihan bro will correct me. Yeah, that's Carlsbad. Yeah, I think so. Okay, Bishop F5, pawn G4. Now see Gukes, guys. Both of these players are playing on in their prep, and now just see this how the player plays. This guy is not winning that many games. This guy is not in good form. He's playing someone who is known for violent chess, and this guy goes G4. You have to be a fan of Gukes, man. Bishop goes back. Guess what Gukes played in this move? I mean, at this point, uh, YouTube people cannot watch my thing. Only Twitch people can watch what was the next move. I might have shown this on a stream in past as well. I mean, this game I have definitely shown on the stream. To some people might have seen. So guess what Gukes played in this position, guys? It's your time to guess. Guess what Gukes played in this position? After G4, Bishop moves back. Bro, bad form doesn't means सब कुछ भूल गया हो. No, I'm not talking about bhul gaya, but the way the play is crazy, na? Like just see that. Play on suggests bishop d3. Arihant Pro suggests g5. Suraj says h4. Praju says bishop h3. No, bro. I'm talking about the aggressive style. Gukesh plays h4. And knight d7. Knight here. Both of the guys are in their opening stage. And this is what is chosen from Gukesh. And to Arjun credit, Arjun plays queen b6, attacking this pawn. Rook b1 defends this. So he's not castling on this side. Maybe he castles this side, but bro has already launched all of his pawn. What is he going to do? Now, guess what Arjun played in this position? Now starts some crazy chess, guys. I will be taking a short break. I'll be back. Guess what Arjun played in this position, and guess what is going to happen? Some amazing chess you are going to watch in this. But before that, in this game, just have a look at the position. I'm going to show you so much of things that in this game. This is one of the amazing game that you need to watch. I'll be just back from a short break. I'll be back, and then I want to review this in a detail today. A little bit. I will show you so many things here. Suraj, you said H4, but Ombai said H4. Capital is small. Yeah, I mean, Suraj Bhai was correct. As per was the move. Did I use but in between or what? I don't know. Maybe I used but after two, three moves told by the viewers. Okay, I'll be back in 2, 3 minutes. Just look at the position. Enjoy the. You are going to enjoy so much of this position. I'll be back. Hey. My bad, my bad, my bad. मुझे लगा मजाक कर रहे हैं. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. Bro said like your about sound is too high. He said in a sarcastic way. I actually went to my OBS. I decreased the decibel from to my -2 decibel. I mean, decrease the decibel by two, and then I came back and I realized that I'm muted. So I'm going back again high to that earlier decibel where I was. Okay, okay, okay. Let's have a look at this. So I was talking about after Arjun takes a pawn here in this position after rook b8 queen rook b8 Arjun decides to take a pawn. Rook s plays g5 trapping the bishop, and in this position Arjun goes with knight e7. Idea is to go to g6 and defend the bishop, but actually Injun thinks after g5 knight here and knight g6 is not the correct plan. The correct plan is knight to f8 and then trying to go to g6 square. You have to use this knight and try to defend the g6 square. That's better than what Arjun did. भाई को प्यार हो गया इस गेम से. Yeah, this game is amazing, Rohit bro. So this was a better try according to the engine. Uh, but yeah, Arjun plays this. Now Gukesh gets a slightly advantage, 0.5. And in this game, if you watch this game, what happens in this game is that Arjun comes on the board. Actually, he thinks for some minute before taking this pawn. Here, Queen B6. Oh, no, after thinking for 15 minutes, he plays Queen B6. Takes the first thing, plays Queen B6, Rook B1 played by Gukesh instantly. And then Arjun captures this pawn. And from this point onward, Arjun have thought for like 15 minutes. He plays the move on the board. He just gets up from the board and goes away. And Gukesh sits on the board, thinks for the time, makes the move, and Arjun comes to the board and makes the move. Again, stands up from the board and goes away. That is what gets repeated for a long time in this game. There's no prep. I think maybe Gukesh has something because Gukesh is still in the time, but Arjun already has started thinking for 15 minutes, so I don't think there is any prep. After Queen B6, he decided to capture a pawn here. So after this, like Arjun calculated something for 15 minutes, these things, and he decides to grab a pawn. Now g5 locks the bishop, knight goes to e7, knight is going to g6. Apparently that plan was a better move, but no problem. Knight appears back from s3 to this square, unleashing an attack on the bishop. And knight is going to this square to attack the bishop and put some more pressure on this bishop. So see this bishop trapped, and all the games are going to get played against this bishop, where Arjun has just captured a free pawn and the bishop is trapped. So when this appears here, now the rook attacks the bishop and the knight is on time to defend the bishop. Now this knight adds an extra layer of attack to this bishop. Now this knight keeps one extra attack on the bishop. Now there are two attacker, only one defender. So how do you protect this bishop as a black? Black plays bishop to g4, the only move pinning the knight to the queen, so that this bishop is only attacked by the rook and the knight defended by the knight. This knight is no longer attacking the bishop because the knight is actually pinned by the queen, by the bishop to the queen. And after this position, there is only one good move for white. As this bishop is attacking this knight, white has to get rid of this bishop with bishop h4. In this position, Arjun finds the best move, which is a little crazy because he was standing up from the board. Gukesh is already down on time. Now you can see he is thinking and making the moves, and Arjun is just getting up, coming to the board, making a move and getting up from the board. भाई ये लोग इतना कुछ कैसे सोच लेते I have no idea, bro. And let's see now what Arjun plays. Arjun plays h5. Gukesh takes this bishop. Actually, the better move was g takes h6. Bishop takes h3. And if you can take here as well, rook goes to g8. Rook takes s3. Knight takes f4. These are some engine line. They have definitely calculated these things. Like I am very sure at least Arjun had calculated all of this. Therefore, he played h4. Like as a black, if you are playing h5, allowing this pawn here, so you definitely are calculating up to rook g8, pawn takes, knight takes, these things. Gukesh, for some reason, sorry, after this, Gukesh didn't take this in peasant or opposite. Gukesh instead decides to capture the bishop here. Pawn takes, attacks the knight. Bro takes this way with the knight. Rook takes, knight takes. Gukesh is slightly better, but his time, just see this, 44 minutes versus 101 minute, 1 hour and 16 minutes. Arjun has just used 15 minutes at the start, playing queen b6 and grabbing a pawn. And now Gukesh is training his time. He's having a good position, but he's losing so much of time. It would be better if Gukesh had captured in peasant here. After h5, it was better to capture in peasant. Both of them are liked by the engine actually, but Gukesh could have done this as well. Anyway, let's look at the Gukesh idea. Bishop g4, s takes g4, knight takes here, and after all of this trade, knight takes here, queen takes here. Knight goes back, attacks the bishop, bishop drops back, knight goes there, king moves here, knight goes back. He's shuffling his knight because he doesn't have a lot to do here. King moves up, knight appears here. That's slightly a mistake. There was some other idea. I don't know what was the idea here. And Gugesh, I think, finds the best move around this. What is the idea? No, knight e2 first. Okay, knight e2, maybe covering this square. He goes here, rook to h1. This queen is way far apart. I don't know how the queen is getting into the game to defend the king. White has the pieces on this side to attack the opponent's king. Attack the opponent's king, and that is why White is having some advantage. But if you see on the time, Gugesh has 60 minutes, Arjun has 34 minutes, and I think there is no increment in this tournament. Hey, how are you doing? I'm going good. I mean, doing good. Biki trips. Yes, that is what I wanted to say, Rohit, bro. That Gukesh is not on a bad form, not in a bad form. Still, he plays very fearless. Just see the way of playing. He didn't castle. He moved the king simply to g2. Now, queen takes a pawn, and Arjun is simply grabbing the pawn. He's just saying that I'm up in time, bro. To Gukesh's credit, Gukesh finds this check. Knight their only move. Otherwise, you lose that rook. So knight there is the only move. Gukesh finds the right idea, which is to go bishop here attacking this. Arjun finds the defense. Bishop goes, attacks the rook. Rook moves, and bishop attacks the knight. Rook moves, bishop attacks the rook. Rook moves, and bishop appears here. The idea of this bishop here is to go there to put pressure there. That's the idea of the bishop. But actually, there Gukesh loses some of the advantage. The bishop was better on f4 square. Why, I will explain, because I've seen the analysis of this in some videos. So bishop here is actually a better move than bishop here. The idea of bishop here is to go here to put some pressure there, but you should not go directly here. You should actually go here. But Gukesh is low on time. He's having 10 minutes on the clock. And Arjun is having like 30 minutes. So Gukesh plays bishop here with this idea. So what happens here? What is the idea? The idea is to go there to put some pressure here. Arjun plays knight here. Knight here defends this square. And when he goes here, that's a blunder. It's all back to equality because king moves up. That's the only defensive move. After bishop gives a check, king moves up. That's the only defensive move. Bishop check, king moves down. Check, king moves up. And bishop goes there. King moves down. Pawn is pushed. And it's just equality. What would have been a better plan, which is very hard to find? I don't know. I mean, should not say that. Nobody can find that easily. The better move was bishop to f4. So the problem was that when bishop goes here, the knight generally appears here. So let's say queen takes a2 now, a pawn. Now this knight goes to this square, trying to get rid of this knight when the knight appears here, when the bishop goes here and goes for the plan. Here Injun suggests c5 as the move. Bishop goes to d6 in that line. Let me show you just a random move so that we can show you the plan. Injun still likes bishop here. Bishop here is also one of the bishop e5. Let's make some random move. Now bishop goes to g7. Now if the knight appears here, this knight can be easily eliminated. So one knight is needed here. Do you understand that? So what happens in the earlier line? In the earlier line, what Gukesh played, bishop e5. Now knight appears here. Now if you try to get rid of this knight with a knight here, that's a blunder because of this. The pawn is pinned because of the queen, and the knight is forking king and the queen. So you cannot play knight z3. You have to play it before bishop there. So there were some nuances and that Gukesh had missed. And therefore it was the equality, and the game went equal for a while. And now it's the situation where Gukesh has 3 minutes, Arjun has 24, and Arjun is going to win the game. That's what is the rest of the story. Still, it is equality. 2 minutes versus 23. Not that easy against Arjun in time scramble. Gukesh also has a slightly bad Blitz ratings. Still, he holds the position for a very long time. And finally, after this move, here f5, q d2, q f2 are drawing move. What Gukesh plays gives a slight advantage to Arjun actually. That was what Injun was showing at little higher depth. So it's still equality after knight there, and this slightly. Arjun starts getting some advantage because Gukesh is just playing on the increment 30 second. Arjun is having the time, and later Arjun goes on winning this game slowly. He uses all of his time advantage to crush Gukesh. Gukesh still holds on very well, and at the end, there was some good idea here that I would like to show you once again. So let's have a look at this position where there is a pawn. It's about to promote, we will say, but this knight is defending the promotion square. Now this knight is defending the promotion square. How do you get rid of this knight? Let's see how Arjun does shows you the plan correctly. Okay, it was Gukesh's turn, so Gukesh goes rook here. Now king attacks the knight. Knight moves back. King moves here. Knight goes there, defending this square once again. It also with a check. King moves up. Knight goes back. Those moves are kind of repeating. King cannot make anything progress. King moves here. Knight goes there, still defending that. Now the Arjun involves the other piece, the knight here. Now this knight will help to get this knight removed. That is what we are going to see. King moves up. Knight goes here. The idea of this knight here move is to go here with the knight to get rid of this knight, and then nobody is protecting that square, and the pawn will get promoted. So Gukesh brings rook here, saying that if you bring the knight here, I'm going to take it, bro. Therefore, Arjun brings the other knight here to force two of this knight on this square. This is a check to the king, so king must move. King moves here, and then bro gets the other knight there, and this knight moves away. But there is actually no any way to stop this. Knight moves there. The knight is appearing there, probably or somewhere. Actually, not appearing there even. This bro is going to promote. There's not anything that one can do. And Gukesh decides to resign. So some knight dance you saw at the end, and how the knight rotates, and this knight is going to go there. Gukesh defends it. The other knight appears to go there, and king moves here, and the other knight lands. And there was the resignation at the end. Yeah, there were some amazing things there. Also, in the openings, there are some lines that you can go and you can, where I was talking about on this, around this. When the bishop takes a here, and the free pawn, knight g5. Around this, there are so many lines that one you can find out with the help of engines, and they are way amazing than one another. Like there are so many amazing lines that this position has. Like some natural looking move starts some other line, which is so amazing. Like there are so many beautiful things. In some lines, there were some checks on, and I don't know what was there. Somehow some people were losing some. I mean, one side was losing some things, but they avoid all the bad lines and plays only good lines. Uses the time on the clock. These grandmasters are not human, guys. They're inhuman. And this idea of this between defense between these two moves is very hard to find when you have low time and your opponent has three times more time than you, and there is no increment following on move 40. You are not going to get any increment. Or did they get? I don't think they get any increment. They don't get any increment on move 40 even. Yeah. There's only one time control in this tournament. You just get 30-second increment per move, and you have to play on that. And Gugesh loses. Gugesh defends very well. But the aggression, man, the way he plays, even in a bad form, is just amazing. I'm enjoying your explanations. I went to your review. Thank you, bro. Uh, 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 where are others? Other left the game. I mean, left the stream because I started reviewing some Gukesh game. There's seven of you on YouTube, one or two on Twitch. Yeah, I'm watching Vivek Sarkar. Wow, bro is playing against someone, Bobur Shaw from Uzbekistan. So now what to do? I can start some rapid chess or I can actually end the stream. Do you have any games to get reviewed? You can send some of the games. We'll be reviewing some of the games probably. That's what we can do. Oh no. What was that? But go to sleep. Hello, Pilahu. How are you? Yeah, I can sleep. It's 11:51 p.m. here. About to be 12. Where are you from, Apila? Or Apela? How to pronounce your name? It's 7 p.m. here. So 11, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. 5 hours of time difference. Where are you situated, bro? In some Europe country or where? Wiki trips? Are you in Britain, bro? Where is that 5, 6 hour of time difference that from Nepal? Where else? Dubai is 3 hours, na? So even west than Dubai. Probably Europe, and especially UK around. Guess I will say UK, bro. I don't know. 7 p.m. It's 12 p.m. here. 5 hour of difference from Nepal. Which time zone it should be? It should be like around Britain, British time zone, or somewhere little eastern than British. Some European countries. UK is 4 hour difference. Really? You're in 5 hour difference. So you are even western than UK? I don't know then. I think still you are in UK. I don't know. No idea, bro. It's around about to be 12 in Nepal. Which country are you in? Definitely in European countries, because on map those are the countries with 5 hour difference of time in West. Anyone has any game to get reviewed to let me know if you have, or do you want to see some rapid chess or some other chess? Let me start some rapid game on 1945. Maybe I will reach 1950. Maybe. My opponent is from Indonesia. He is Hera 17 Gulom. Rapid खेलोगे अरिहंत भाई? Oh, I don't know. Why he played this. I would play d4 because whenever your opponent gives you chances to play, I mean, to put 2 pawns in the center, you must. I don't understand that move because that move is not good, and I don't need to understand. So there are some things that you don't need to understand. For example, like that, like this move. Okay, what is this? Knight f3. Sorry, knight c3. Knight rotates there. I don't know where exactly he's looking. Just attack the bishop. Get the good boy center. This center is mine, and it will remain mine for a very long time. I would like to go g4 like a madman because I have the center. I can do a lot of things. And definitely, I would like to go h4 as well. The idea of g4 was when I go h4, he goes h5. And at that moment, I can't play g4 because he will simply take me. Maybe I can. But in this moment, I can play what I want. h5. This move will also appear very soon on the board, like this. Bishop d3 is a choice. You can make it. He goes f5. I don't know which world this guy belongs to. I can push the pawn. e4 is attacked. I can go in passant. And when there are so many options, there's a very high probability that you are going to make a wrong choice. Therefore, you better not make any choice. Go bishop d3, developing move. Try to play Scots Gambit. Bro, I am not good at it. So how can I play it? My opponent goes c5. I don't like the c5 move. I think it's a bad move. I will go d5. Now he goes e5. If I take, knight takes, bishop takes is the way. So qc2 first. strengthening on this diagonal, and he locks the position. So my bishop is not useless because it is defending the good pawns. A bad bishop defends the good pawns. If I sack the bishop, pawn takes, pawn here, I can open up the king. In some ways, and sometimes that can be a good idea. Bishop takes, pawn takes, I go there. I think it's a good move, guys. Let's sack the bishop. Because once you get the center, guys, center is everything. Once you get the center, it's done. Bro goes here. I don't know who is attacking me. Maybe he wants to go there. But anyway, first of all, I would like to go there because that defends this pawn, which the bishop was attacking. It comes with a check. If king moves there, I think I have that. I have that. Which is the better move? That is definitely the question. He's attacking here. I would like to go here. He takes me. I takes him. He takes me. Oh no, I'm getting cooked, bro. Was my attack premature? I don't think so. I'm making a wrong choice probably. Queen to a4. I don't want to play this move, but I have not many choices. If I go there, what happens? Bro goes there, only move. I don't have enough play, I guess, in the position. I can open up the position. He can take me, I can take it. No, I can't. Ooh, 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 ooh. Franco Knight rook to b1. That's the last hope, bro. Why should I try the last hope as the first hope? Rook is always going to b1, I guess. I have sacrificed a bishop. That's the main problem. And if I don't get a good position, then I'm weeping, bro. I don't know how this move is, but I want to go here. It's not the best move for sure, but I think I'm defending my knight somehow. Because then this check is very dangerous, I believe. I'm baiting him, kind of. Looks like I have sacrificed too much of material because queen takes exist, man. What the hell am I doing? The rook there exists. Everything exists. How do I win? Sorry, what? Bro gives up a bishop. Why? Why would you do that? I don't know. King e2 looks good, but after this, I don't know what I'm doing even. So I have to castle in the wrong side because I didn't want to castle in that side. Knight goes there, I go there, I go there. Where do I go? I mean, where do I go? Bro, we have a backward bishop move. The idea of this bishop move is very easy, which is to get a rook here and try to get infiltrate with a rook on this file and maybe double up some way. Nobody's attacking my bishop. A pawn move could be cool. Bro attacks this, which is defended enough. I'm infiltrating there. He decides to go there. I don't understand. I would like to go here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm looking at some good moves in my head. Queen has only one choice. We also have this move. He's +4 in material, so he's definitely very well. In material, you have to learn 4 lines in a Scotch and you win ready. Scotch Gambit. Nigeria. Okay, Ricky Tips. You're more west actually. I'm having 4 minutes 44 seconds. My opponent is having 1959. I just saw a game of Gukes and I'm starting to play like a Gukes. But Gukes lost on time. I might lose on time as well. Opponent decides to give a check. I don't understand actually. What does that do? I just want to go here, up with my king. That check doesn't work. I will eliminate. मैंने मार्टिन की गेम देखी है अभी. You don't need to watch Martin's game, Arihant Pro. You can watch my games. Sometimes I also blunder like Martin, inspired by Martin. And gassing yourself, saying you're playing like Gukes. No, I didn't say like that. I just told you like I'm playing aggressive as Gukes. I'm not saying that I'm playing as good as Gukes. I'm just playing as aggressive as Gukes. Let's see what happens in this game. So far, I'm very happy with what I'm doing. My opponent is definitely taking some of the time from his clock, but I think his king is still safe. This much is not enough with the two knights staying like that. I can't checkmate his king, guys. I can't. I can't do that. Queen goes there. Yes. Now I have to think a little bit because thinking is the first step to I don't know, to what? To anything. I have a golden opportunity to play this move and then maybe grab that as well. It's a fork defended by my rook. King moves here. I move here. I think it works. Let's go here. I didn't think for so long for this move. So there's a very big probability that I can blunder in this position. But I'm trying to see some of the sequence. One of them is amazing. Oh, wow. I was thinking if this move is possible, but no, it's not. There we go. Oh no. Wait. I opened up the queen, man. That is going to be very dangerous for me. That square is defended. Thanks God. That square is not defended. Ah, it's time to figure out what I want to do, what I need to do, and what I can do. There's a very big difference between them, those things, and I need to clear those difference here. So for now, two of the things are defending it. So let's just say I get a queen here. At the end of every story, the whole story, I will let's say a queen here, something here. I mean, what exactly? I don't know. Is he threatening anything to me? No, he is not. Therefore, queen moves here. Forget everything else. If he checks me, I'm not calculating that. I think my rook is defending it. The rook is sleeping there. That rook wakes up and says, "Hello, bro. I am here to defend." Stay home. Sleep, my brother. Okay. Abdor. Try to checkmate. How do you? That's how you win. Okay, let's see. Pawn pushes. Now he goes for something. Oh, that defends that square actually. Oh no, that's a sad. That move defends that square. Oh no. Oh no. I would like to go with a checking moves here. No, 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 no. I can give this check at any point, any other point. Let me promote first to a new queen, guys. I have a rook sleeping here. Is there any threat that he has? I don't see it yet. Actually, I can attack him like this. Hello, queen. Where are you going? Do you have a check to me? Like, is there any serious problem for me? I don't see that. Therefore, let me take with the bishop. Attacking this way, I am losing some piece that covers the diagonal, so I have to be a little bit sad. Let's see. If queen takes, then I'm happy. If rook takes, then I have a check like this, and then I will take there. Like this. Just wait, I mean, just wait for a while. See that if you do not have any mate, I don't see anything. Queen appears here. That's mate in 3 or 2. Pawn pushes the first move, and queen here should be a mate. There we go. We played an amazing game, sacrificing our knight, sacrificing our bishop, sacrificing whatnot. You forget me? No, no, no. Nives, I didn't forget anyone. I remember everyone's name. Bangla Geet. Bro, let's play a match. Here we go. We get a win, guys. I am very sure if he had not given me that bishop, it would be really difficult for me. But he gave me a bishop in between. So it was easy for me after that. So we defeat a player here. Can we play a match? Let's play tomorrow, bro, maybe. I played with 76. He played with 69. He was better in between. So yeah, I had gone in a bad position from a good position. And then he blundered at the end. Let's go. So here we are. He plays some orthodox opening. I get the full center, and then I became super aggressive. He goes back, and I started to sack some of the material around this. Here, I decided to sack the bishop, which is the best move. Do you see this? I can understand the position, and after some understanding, I decided to sack the bishop. And Engine likes it as the best move. It doesn't even say the brilliant. Come on, bro. I'm making the best move, and it involves a bishop sacrifice. And Engine doesn't say it a brilliant. What's wrong with chess.com and me? I don't know, bro. Please give me brilliant for this. I think I need to make brilliant by ourselves, like this. No, it doesn't work. Huh? This, I think. By ourselves, we can give it a brilliant because it sacks the material. Anyway, he takes. I move up. That's not even the best move. The best move is to get a rook here to open up this way. Okay. I push here, he goes there. I go with the check. He moves up, and here I was very confused. This is the best move, attacking this bishop. I should have found this. I could have found it, but I could not understand anything. And here I decide to play this move, which gives him slight advantage. He finds the best move. I go there. He goes there. I go there, and he plays very correct. Attack his bishop. He captures that and gives me the bishop, which is the best move somehow. Oh, he cannot save the bishop. Sorry, I didn't see that. At that point, I didn't see that. He almost can't save the bishop. Okay, no problem. So he gives me the bishop, and then he's still better. Now I have to play a worse position. The only hope is checkmating him, and I have to find that. Here he gives me some rook infiltration. King moves b2. There we have pawn check. There we have pawn takes. Queen moves here. Slightly bad move. Rook here is a better choice to go there. That's very dangerous. Also with an idea of queen here, like a rook here, queen here, completely doubling up or tripling up if needed on this file. But anyway, I go with queen there, and black is certainly a little bit better. I think there was some promotion here that would also work maybe. Yeah, it is still equality. This is not the best, but he blunders again, and then I promote, which is not even the best. Engine wants me first to give a check, which I could have given. But anyway, I promote, he goes there. It's a equality, take, rook takes, I have a check, king here, and takes, queen here is a blunder. The best way is to sack the rook, which is very hard to find, and then go with a check. And let's say I go b on this file. He gives me one more check, and whatever I do, he has a repetition with the queen somehow. So that is the idea. He uh, plays queen to c1, threatening me a mate from this b1 square, but you are one move late, bro. I go here, you have forced to play this, and there is mate. And we would win this in 36 moves. He decides to resign on move 35, one move before getting mated, and that is it in this game. We're back to 1953. The rating is just something that is not stable. It goes up, it goes down. In this game, I blundered once, which was bishop to f2, f7. My opponent blunders 3 times, and that is why the person with lesser blunder wins. What do you want next? Do you want to see some more games, or do you want something else? For now, I will be ending this stream actually. Let's meet tomorrow. Banglagit, you can add me, bro. I will accept your friend request. Let's meet tomorrow. Till then, everyone, bye bye. Have a good time. Countdown starts. 3, 2, and 1. Bye, everyone.